I'm early. I am early. We'll probably be late arriving, says Martin. Hey, Alexandra, nice to see you here. Lewis, Dandelion Gum. Keisha is here. Lovely to see you, Keisha. Linda. I'm yet again overly dressed. Anyone got a bingo card ready? True. I'm in a different location. I'm somewhere where the stores are. So the people who stop by should have time. Hello, Marcus. Hey, Tass J. Yeah, so let me put in all the signs. Give me 1 second. Okay. Lambretta is here. Sam Games is here. Hello, everyone. Okay. I'm set up. I'm in a corner. Are you near any restaurants? Yeah, there's an area that's full of restaurants here. Yeah. But the good thing is here that in theory people should have a little bit more time to stay and have chats because it's a shopping area. So whoever is here is essentially just going shopping, so they should have time. You want to try a social experiment? Well, let's see. If not, we'll move a little bit around. What time is it for you? It is 1:30 p.m. Well, 1:26, but it's going to be 1:30. I started a little bit earlier because I want to be at home by 4, maybe 4:30. I want to continue working. Got stuff to do. New location, I like it. Yes, new location. We'll see how it goes. It's a shopping area, so there's a lot of people, but there should also be, people who actually have time to have a conversation. You want to try a social experiment? So we'll see. If not, there's a lot of area around that we can move. Same time as here in South Africa. I love it. You guys want to try a social experiment? Alexandra is here. Hello, Alexandra. Awesome, die radikale Veganerin. Awesome. Whenever Alexandra is here, it's always a good day. Today, we're not going to take any shit. Today, we're going to be holding people accountable really well. Benji, hello. So today, what we're going to be doing is making sure that everybody understands their responsibility. I'm going to keep calm and talk about it. Vegan for them also, hello. Man, a lot of cool people just joining in like that. Love it. Take no shit. Yeah, take no shit. The nice thing about this today is that, so normally the reason why when we go in the back is so that I can fit in the camera also. But the nice thing about it here is that the ground is a little bit slanted in this direction as you go. So as I go here, I'm already, you see, down. So it's perfect for the camera. The bad part is there's a couple of lunatics here. There's a crazy person yelling at everybody. I don't know what he's yelling about. Let's hope we don't get into an altercation. A busker would be nice, maybe a guitar player. Sometimes somebody with a piano comes here and plays the piano. I hope he doesn't today because he makes a lot of ruckus. A lot of ruckus. All these damn piano players coming on the streets making ruckus. Why can't they go home and make the ruckus? I'm an old man. Hello, Louis. Nice to see you here. Everyone with their instruments in Amsterdam. Yeah, some people with the... And when I say piano, by the way, I mean a pretty big piano. Like one of those tail pianos, like with the tail. Hello, future boy. Linda. Also. Guys want to try a social experiment? Everybody looks at me, some people point at me, but nobody stops. It's okay. All it takes is one. We already know the spiel. We already know people are creatures of followers. Like they see somebody do, they'll they'll do it also themselves. Gonna sing as I walk down the street. I do that sometimes. That's awesome, Linda. Sing. Sing your heart out, girl. Sing your heart out, girl. Mm-hmm. Grand vegan conspiracy. Is that what we're going through? I mean, can you really call it not a conspiracy when people, when corporations actively try to hide what's happening to animals from people? Is that not a form of conspiracy? When they whitewash what they're doing to them? Keisha says, I will come and busk for you one of these days, Chip. Oh, Keisha, that would be amazing, huh? I've seen your videos, Keisha. You're is it a saxophone? It's a saxophone, right? There you go. Very well. Very well played. Love it. Okay. Come on, let's focus getting some people here. People don't come if you don't ask them to come. You want to try a social experiment? Ask you some questions? No? Okay. I mean, the street is big, man. There's so many streets here, so if we don't get somebody here, we'll move.
Sometimes I go in there and I don't see a single
You want to try a social experiment? Chip, yesterday in VPM's live stream, I asked her to go to Amsterdam to join you. They probably didn't see my comments. Correcting you, not because I know I also make the mistake sometimes. You need to edit your 3-hour-long video so we don't have to sift through them. Yeah, I usually extract the videos, but I really would like it if you guys could help me out with telling me which ones are the ones that are worth extracting, so at least that I do it in order. I was thinking of making another channel or something where I just put all of them, absolutely all of them there. Because if I put them on this channel, apparently it's not very good for the algorithm or something. Weird, huh? Publish too much, not good. Publish too little, not good. YouTube just wants you in that sweet spot. Chip, they're scared of your big muscles. There's no muscles you can see. It's just like a normal blouse now. There's no muscles you can see here. You guys want to try a social experiment? I'm on YouTube Live. People are afraid of being live on YouTube, that's why. Hey Chip, says Gumli. I'm currently doing internship at a nice animal liberation organization. Hell yeah, that's awesome, Gumli. You guys want to try a social experiment?
Experiment?
I just ask you some questions to get you to think a little bit. How long you got?
Not that long.
Okay.
Sorry.
Have a good one.
Yes?
You want to try it? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Let's just go a little bit behind, somewhere here. Can you come a little bit closer here?
Yeah.
Nice. What's your name?
My name is Tammy.
Tammy, nice to meet you. I'm Chip.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from, Tammy?
I'm from Algeria.
Nigeria.
Yeah. No, not Nigeria. Algeria.
Algeria. Oh,
Yeah.
love it, love it. So I'm Chip. I'm from Romania, but I live here. I'm an animal rights activist.
Animal rights activities.
Yeah, I
Okay.
fight for the rights of animals. How do you feel about animals?
I like animals.
You like them?
I like cats. I like birds.
Do you
I
think?
have some birds.
Yeah, you have some birds.
Yeah.
Do you what do you like about birds?
I like their company, them singing, even though they're not singing for the same reason I am pleased to hear them.
Yeah.
You know, he's thinking to seduce, the woman, and
Yeah.
and me, I'm pleased. Okay, so that's it. I like their company.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting you there. Do you think animals deserve the right to their own body autonomy? That is called the right to decide
Yeah.
for their own body.
Yeah. That wasn't me who brought, the bird at home.
Yeah.
But I feel bad seeing them in that cage.
Yeah.
So sometimes I open for them, my room.
Yeah.
Open the cage and let them, fly a little bit more.
Yeah.
But what do you want to do when they are already in a cage? They are, they have an handicap. They can't, live by themselves outside. So same way.
You want to take care of them.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, because there's other birds out there who we treat like objects, who we exploit, we kill,
I think,
all
yeah.
for optional products like eggs, like meat, like all of this.
Yeah.
Do you think it's fair to treat them this way?
For eggs, I don't know. It's a philosophical question, to say if human is, above animals.
Why would that matter? Are you above
Because-
those birds that you have in your house?
I don't think really, but
Should I be allowed to kill them?
should you be allowed to kill them? I don't
If
know.
they weren't
we
belonging to
accept
you.
it already. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no
we
worries.
accept it already, but I really think it's a deep question. So for you, why do you protect animals?
Because they deserve to live. I would protect humans also. Humans deserve to live also. I think everybody deserves the right to their own body. It wouldn't be fair for us to take it away if we don't need to.
And what do you think about the scientific studies that says that, we can't live in truly in the number that we are today. We can't live without eating, meat, without eating eggs.
There are no
Where
such
do you
studies.
think all these humans can, find what?
But there are no such
to eat?
studies, you know that, right?
You think there are no such studies?
No such studies. Do you know why?
Why?
Because of the food chain. Do you know what the food chain is?
Yeah, of course. We are above the food.
Yeah. The food chain is not a measurement of who has power. The food chain is a measurement of how energy flows in an ecosystem. And essentially what the food chain shows is that the animals who are at the bottom who eat the plants get this amount of energy. That's why you see it like a triangle.
Yeah.
Because as you move towards the top, the animal that eats the animal at the bottom, the animal that eats all the way to the top as you go,
Mm-hmm.
you see how little energy they get at the top. That's why it's a triangle. Because the ones at the bottom get the most energy,
And
the
the
ones at the
one-
top get the least energy. Yeah.
'Cause,
So because of that, that explains why, of course, we can feed the whole world on it. Because if you think about it, we grow plants to feed the animals, and then we kill the animals to eat them. If we ate the plants ourselves, we could get more nutrition with less space.
Okay, I do understand, but they need to eat plants. We need to eat plants. In the food chain, everyone will have to eat plants.
Yeah.
If we,
But we bring them
you
into
think that
existence.
it will be enough for all human beings?
Well, if we wouldn't farm them, they wouldn't exist. You understand that? So we bring them into existence. We sexually
But
exploit
we
them.
need them in our ecosystem.
We don't. No, these are animals that aren't in any ecosystem. These are animals that are in yards, in closed encounters, and we destroy ecosystems to keep these animals. They're not in any ecosystem.
Such as?
Well, cows, chickens, pigs, all of the animals that we farm, sheep, all of them, they're kept in closed ecosystem. That's why they belong to a farm, right? And
Yeah.
that farm is not an ecosystem. It's just
So,
an artificial enclosement by a human being.
okay. So just a question: what do you make about animals that kill all other animals to survive?
Well, they do
Are
it out of
they
necessity.
in the wrong? Or,
They do it out of necessity. If you needed to do it, I wouldn't judge you for doing it.
Yeah.
But you don't need to do it. That's the thing, isn't it?
Okay, I really respect your point of view, but in our world, with all the meat, all the development, all the technology, a lot of people are outside without anything to eat. Without eating meat, I don't know how it will be. I think it will be
How are they related?
100 times worse.
Because for you, there are two options.
Yeah.
One where you exploit and slaughter an innocent animal, and one where you don't. And you can get the same nutrition from both. It doesn't matter what others are doing. All that matters is that you can choose to not oppress an animal.
May. What is right?
Jesus Christ. How many of them are there? Whew, my ears hurt.
Yeah.
6 police cars.
I'm thinking about that. Maybe
Yeah.
you're right, but with 7 million people in this world, with 7 billion
Yeah.
people in this
We
world,
could feed
I
10 billion
really wonder how we can do it without.
We could feed
without
10 billion
meat.
people. We have studies that are.
But we can't.
We have
We cannot
studies
feed them
financed.
all right now with meat.
A
You
lot
don't
of the
see
times
people
it's
outside.
yeah, a lot of the times it's because of that, because we grow plants to feed these animals instead of growing plants to feed the humans directly. A lot of the times areas in Africa, for example,
Yeah.
where there's poverty, it's because of that. It's because instead of using that land to
Okay.
feed the animals,
So if we don't feed them, they die. We will have more plants. That's what you're saying.
well, I'm saying don't bring them into existence to feed them, yeah.
But they will not disappear
The species?
this easily.
No,
you
they
know.
will not disappear, no. But there will be monumentally less. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and there are 90 billion land animals that we exploit and slaughter every year.
Yeah.
9-0.
But
10
just,
times more.
Okay. Je vais pas tarder, c'est bon. Just one thing. Do they really suffer?
Yeah.
Because they
We have
don't
studies
have
for that.
our conscious.
They are conscious, yes. They have sentience.
You think they?
We have studies. It's not my opinion. But I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm not gonna debate about that.
Yeah.
But it was very interesting.
How many more animals should be exploited and killed for you from now on?
If we can if we can live with
You can,
only
yeah.
fries, I
Not
hope
only
there is
fries.
no animal.
Do you think that's
killed.
the only plant you can eat?
Hmm?
Do you think that's the only plant you can
No,
eat?
no, no.
Obviously, there are other
know.
alternatives. I'll give you a
But-
card. Just watch the Minion. Can you promise me you'll watch that?
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
No problem, sir.
Thank you.
It was
Cheers.
a pleasure.
Cheers.
Respect
Have a
for
good
you
night.
to
Let's respect everybody, okay?
fight for other than yourself.
Yeah. You want to have a conversation with me?
I just want to know what you're talking about.
Animals in general.
Just animals in general?
Yeah.
Well, I'm vegetarian. She's vegan. So
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
I'm sure.
Okay, so you're vegan, you're vegetarian.
Yeah.
Okay, so why are you vegetarian and not vegan?
It's a good question. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's just because I live with my parents still at home, and I don't think I would have the. I don't know. I think it'd be too complicated to
Is
make
it?
the switch.
What
Just for
exactly are your parents forcing you to eat?
Actually, nothing. I cook at home. I think it's more that I would feel bad that I would cook for my brother who's not vegetarian or anything else, and cook have to make vegan things for everyone if they don't choose to be vegan.
And why would you feel bad for making foods that don't exploit and kill animals for everyone?
I think probably because I just haven't talked to my parents about it, and I don't want. I understand. I think it would be great if my whole family was vegan. I just don't think we're at a point where we've ever talked about that before at all.
It doesn't matter really what they want to do. It's about who you are as a person and what you want to do, right? Because if your family
For myself, yes.
if your family were misogynists, would you also be a misogynist?
No, of course not. But I think then that's what I'm saying. I could be it for myself. I could be vegan. Maybe I will be vegan. I don't know. Whenever I'm done with school.
Yeah.
She had the same. She's a example definitely for that because
Yeah.
she was vegetarian the whole time with the both of us, and then she switched to vegan just recently. Even though she had said she's going to switch to being vegan after we graduate, which is next year, and then for the same reason that I'm saying, and then she actually did switch to veganism. But I think I don't.
What does it mean to to be vegan, by the way?
It's a
For me?
lifestyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle to not kill and exploit animals. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the lifestyle is a consequence of it, but being vegan is essentially respecting animal rights.
Yep.
It's like being a feminist is to women, being vegan is to animals,
Yes.
right? So don't you think you should respect animal rights, regardless of what your family does?
I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like
I think it's definitely how do you say hypocritical in a
Yeah.
sense of being well. I think it's important to self-reflect. Like I do understand that obviously being vegetarian is not the whole step to being vegan. At the same time, I do think it's obviously doing more than I feel like at this point I'm doing more than maybe the rest.
depends
of
who you
the-
ask.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm talking about like the general population.
No, but I mean,
I'm
like-
not praising myself for that. I'm just saying that that's my first step that I could take toward that direction.
Let me rephrase. Depends who you want to morally consider. Because the only animal you're not exploiting as a vegetarian is the pig. but every other animal is still exploited and killed for you. So
And
they
yeah.
wouldn't probably see a difference. In fact, I would say dairy products are monumentally more cruel than meat is,
Yeah.
because while meat kills the animal at a young age, dairy products, they repeatedly impregnate
Keep
the
them- yeah,
the
yeah.
women, you know, and then
Yeah.
they kill them when they can no longer impregnate them. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of suffering involved in that also.
I see that and I know that, and
Yeah.
I guess that's the hypocrisy about it, that I know those things and I still, I do certain things. I mean, this is oat milk, but I try to find alternatives for milk. I try to use less of, whatever, less dairy products, use also just in general more like eco-friendly.
But where are you having difficulty? Because
products.
you seem like you're trying with everything. What exactly is stopping you from no more supporting of any form of animal exploitation?
I'm not sure. I guess it's habit as well. I mean, it's not like. I guess it's habit. I mean, probably the thing that I do eat on, or I consume on like the regular is eggs. That's like because I bake a lot as well, and
Yeah.
I guess it's just habit for me to use
Eggs for baking.
You could totally substitute. I'm
So
aware.
easy
I bake
also.
for her and
So
I
easy
substitute. I
also,
know.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's just habit. I think it's
Yeah.
just me being, growing up and baking with my dad or whatever, and
Yeah.
obviously we used eggs there, and then I suppose that's just it's part of how I bake now. I don't think to do it, but I guess maybe now I'm thinking about it. I could easily make the things that I bake vegan because
Yeah.
I can just substitute anything. Like the eggs, obviously, you could use plant milk, margarine instead of butter.
And for eggs you can just use like flax seeds. They're very cheap. You do
Or-
1 tablespoon of flax seeds, 3 tablespoons of water. and
Yeah,
that's
or
a
just the
flax egg.
baking soda.
Or
You can
baking
use baking
soda,
soda
yeah.
and water. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so
for sure.
so there's a lot of solutions out there. So how many more animals should be exploited,
Yeah.
killed for you from now on?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. You're making me think about it. It's a good question. It's a valid point.
Because from
I
our
don't-
perspective, obviously we can see gray nuance or whatever. We can say, yeah, I'm doing better. But from the perspective of every animal that goes into a slaughterhouse because we chose
Yeah.
to pay for them, it's not really that great for them. For
Are
them,
you
it's-
vegan?
Yeah, I am.
How
yeah.
long have you been vegan?
4 years.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I was vegetarian for 8 also, so I thought, that's enough. But then
Yeah.
when I found out what dairy cows go through and for the eggs,
Yeah.
who wants to be part of it?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you also don't want to be part of
No,
it.
I think that's what I was saying about the hypocrisy
Yeah.
of me understanding it but not acting on it necessarily
Yeah.
to the full extent that I could be.
Yeah, I understand. Like you, how old are you, by the way?
I'm 18, both my
18.
sons.
Yeah. So you said you're gonna
We're done with-
graduate
yeah.
soon. Yeah. So, obviously you're in a different situation, but I would say you still have responsibility for the things that you're supporting.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can choose to not support that, that would be great. I
Yeah.
can't push you into your choices
Yeah.
of what you do. Just be aware that when you buy an animal product, and I'm not talking just about food, leather.
Yeah, for sure.
Like there's those puffy clothes. What do you put? Like
Like the down clothes?
yeah,
with,
the
like,
downs.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
those
yeah.
are horrible. All of
Yeah.
them are just they exploit and kill animals in a really in whatever way they do it. They do that,
yeah.
right? So try to make the best choices because and actually be honest with yourself if they're the best choices because I'm sure that if you were in their perspective, in their shoes, in that
Yeah.
idea, you wouldn't want somebody to say, I didn't want to upset my family, so I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I think the family thing is probably the biggest hurdle or not hurdle, but thing that's just made me also not think about it. Because when I went vegetarian at first, also my brother would be like, "Oh, why are we eating vegetarian food again? Why are we doing this?" And I do feel a certain sense of responsibility for that because I cook at home every day.
Yeah.
So if I have 3 people that I'm then also cooking for that don't want to eat what I've cooked for them, then that makes you also have the social pressure to not do that as much or whatever.
I get that, but you gotta you're young. I'll tell you my experience. Fuck the parents and your family. Fuck them. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but
Yeah.
you're your own person, and you should, if within you says that you respect animals, you shouldn't disrespect animals because your family does it. You should just be, hey, this is who I am,
Yeah.
and we're gonna make it work, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes I eat with you, sometimes I don't. Maybe sometimes we eat all together vegan, sometimes we
And
don't.
clearly it works for you.
Yeah.
So-
And having this proposition where you actually say who you are also gets everybody else to respect you more. Sometimes they fight about it. They're like, oh, what do you mean?
You always have that.
Yeah, you always
Yeah.
have that, but because they fight back. But in reality, showing strength in your beliefs is
Yeah.
nothing more than respectful. That nobody should do anything else but respect it, especially when something how should I put it? Fair. It's about fairness and equality.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I'll give you cards.
Yeah, thank you.
I won't give you a card because you're already vegan. I love that. So I think what you will enjoy, maybe watch with your family. It's called The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear, and it's a video which empowers you a little bit to act. So can you promise me you'll watch that?
Sure.
Okay, that's all I want from you.
Perfect,
And
thank you.
have a good day. You also
Thank
have my
you.
YouTube channel there.
Yeah.
And yeah, cheers. Have a
Bye.
good one. Love it. It's a little bit more difficult with kids. I don't want to push kids too much. I don't want to push kids too much. The solution is for none of us to exist. I'd still rather exist as with the animals. Well, no, the solution is for you to exist and not oppress animals. Why would the solution be none of us exist? You can either exist and rape and plunder, or you can not exist. That's a what is it? Is it a false equivalence? No, it's a, what is it when you, a false dichotomy. It's a false dichotomy, man. What you're doing right there, brother, is a false dichotomy. It's a logical fallacy where you're saying there's only two solutions. There aren't. You can literally record the screams of plants feeling pain. Oh, brother, just like you can record the screams of balloons feeling pain when you deflate them. Like the balloons feel so much pain when you release the air from them because you record it and it makes a noise, therefore balloons scream, right? Same thing. Wait until you find out what cavitation is. I mean, you know what? Just Google it. Google cavitation. You can literally record plants as they scream. It's so funny. That's funny. That's pretty funny. I'll give you that. That's funny. You aren't the real man, bro. Oh, I'm not the real man. No. Okay, so somebody like me, who looks like me, can also not be a man. Thank you. So you're pro-trans then. That's cool. I love it. Talking about oppressing animals. Oh, brother, I'm out of here because I start losing testosterone. You lose testosterone when you watch YouTube? You might have a health issue, man, if you're losing testosterone when you're watching YouTube. I personally am not losing any testosterone, but that's because I am on a plant-based diet, you know, so I actually have a lot more testosterone than I used to before. So, you know, you're sitting here eating animals, oppressing innocent sentient beings, and losing testosterone because you're feeling bad about your choices. Yeah, you're not pro-trans, so therefore I'm a man then, right? Which is it? Because otherwise it's a contradiction. Which one is it? Am I a man or not, huh? Tell me, brother. Tell me, Stevie. Stevie, tell me.
Hi, what
Hi.
are you doing?
Just asking people some questions. You wanna?
I have, what are your questions? How long will it take?
How long do you
I
have?
have to be back in 5 minutes.
Okay, we can do that in
Go
5
work,
minutes.
yeah?
Yeah. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What's your name?
What's your name?
I'm Chip. What's your name?
I'm Adla. Nice to meet you.
Ada.
Adla.
Adla.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. So I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. How do you feel about
Alright.
animals?
I love animals.
Do you think they deserve rights?
Absolutely, 100%.
Do you think they deserve body autonomy specifically?
Body what exactly do you mean? Like
Body autonomy, like the
in
right
what
to
way?
decide for their own body, like how you have the right to decide for your own
100%,
body.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that when we farm them for food, for clothing, do you think we're removing that body autonomy away?
100%, yeah.
And when you buy these products, do you think you're supporting this removal of body autonomy?
Yeah.
Is that a contradiction of the direct view that you say they should deserve body autonomy?
I'm having a chicken thingy right now, yeah, but I'm
What
yeah,
do you think you could have
100%.
chosen something else?
I could have, but the thing with the vegan options as well, it's so processed, and I feel like even when I, do,
that's
I know,
heavily
it's
processed,
really,
man.
really
What are you
processed as
talking
well.
about?
Hold on. But when I even do make the decision, I feel like it's not making much of a difference. I don't know why I feel that way.
100 animals per year you could be saving.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Even if it were one, imagine if you were in that shoes of that one animal.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want somebody to say, it's not that big of a deal, doesn't matter.
100%. No, that's definitely a change I want to make. Are you a vegan or
Yeah, I'm
a
a
vegetarian?
vegan.
Okay.
Yeah, because being vegan, by the way, it's not a diet or anything. It's being vegan is to animals what being a feminist is to women. It means respecting their rights. So I respect their rights. As a consequence of it,
I
I'm
love
not
that,
gonna,
yeah.
pay for them to be exploited and killed from me.
Yeah. No, 100 animals, that's a lot. I definitely want to, yeah, it's something that I want to do, that I've been thinking about as well.
So how many more animals from now on should be exploited and killed on your behalf? Starting now. How many more animals do you
I
want
want
to
to go
support?
for zero. I
Go
really,
for zero.
yeah,
That would mean going vegan.
yeah.
Let me give you some resources to help you out, and I'll let you go because I want to respect your time.
These are your.
Yeah, you have my social media
credentials?
here. This is YouTube and Instagram.
Perfect.
But
Are you also
one-
on TikTok?
I'm also on TikTok, but I don't
Okay.
go that often on
Oh,
TikTok.
no
But one thing I would urge you to watch, it's called Dominion. If you
Uh-huh.
scan this QR code, it appears there. And if you can't watch that because it's a bit gruesome, the next best thing is right under. It's called The Most Important Speech Ever Here.
Will do, yes.
Can you promise me you'll watch one of these two?
I promise you, yes.
I appreciate you so much. And
Great
until
meeting
you
you.
watch them, just adopt a plant-based diet. I understand this one you can't,
100%, yeah.
but afterwards.
Afterwards, definitely. Moving forward. Yeah,
I
thank you so
appreciate
much
you.
for your
Cheers.
time.
Have a good one. That was fast outreach. That was a quick one. Yeah, I actually think this was a really good one. I actually did think she was honest about all of it and she felt bad. Yeah. I hope she sticks to her word. Heating equals process, says Lewis. Yeah, Lewis, I know. The whole process food thing. I should start making more videos about the processing stuff because I don't know. People, you want to have a conversation with me? The whole idea of people saying process is bad. It's just ridiculous. It's not. Where's the guy who's losing testosterone? Is the guy who's losing testosterone still here? Or you time him out, Benji. Benji, stop timing out the people who are losing testosterone in the chat, because it's funny. They're funny. They're funny, man. I wanted to ask him how much testosterone did he lost while at this conversation. So they can eat us, but not the other way around. Yeah, a baby who doesn't know any better might throw some water on you. Or a small child, right, might come around and throw some water at you. I don't know if you've ever seen that. So if a baby can throw some water at you, or a child can throw some water at you, why can't you throw some water at a child? It's the same question. Well, because you know better. That's why. Because you know better. So, act better. Go to America and do this, leave the Dutch alone. I've been to America and I did this. And why would I leave the Dutch alone? Not killing humans is wrong, says Ryan. Why would you want to kill humans, Ryan? What did humans ever do to you so that you kill them? Yeah, above the horizon, James and Haz are doing this in America. How do you get enough B12 on a vegan diet? The same I got it when I wasn't vegan, through supplementation. Jake does this in Pennsylvania. There's a lot of people who do it, yeah, everywhere. Mika, the farmed animals are supplemented. Yeah, the farmed animals are supplemented with B12, indeed. Did you explain to me it's okay for them to eat me because they don't know better? Wild. Yeah, Ghost. How dare we understand the difference between a moral agent and a moral patient? God forbid it. God forbid we take responsibility for the things we are actually responsible for. Plus, you know what? A wild animal doesn't have any choice. You do, brother. Think also about that. You want to have a conversation with me? Apparently not. No Name says the flesh of an innocent, exploited, and slaughtered sentient beings is delicious. Yeah, I get that. But I wouldn't kill humans to eat meat, no. Or dogs, for that matter. I would just leave dogs alone. Why would you, cut the throat of dogs, man? Why would you be in favor of cutting throats of dogs? It's kind of an insane position to have. Can I have a conversation? Be careful, one of my family got sick being vegan. Yeah, I mean, one of my family members got sick being a feminist. But now that they're, disrespecting women and trying to remove away their rights, now they're feeling better, you're right. Her bones started to break. Yeah, I'm sure. Her bones started to break. Such ridiculousness, man. These people, they come up with the most nonsense, absurd things ever. Yeah, Jael, very good one. Be careful, a meat eater in my family got sick and broke a bone. I'm not saying it's a coincidence. Well, be careful because I know somebody who consumes animal products every day, and one day as he was walking, a car hit him. I'm just saying, is it a coincidence? I don't think so. It's clearly because he was eating animal products. Where am I from? Here. Hey, want to have a conversation with me?
Yeah, what's the social experiment?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, fine.
I ask you some questions, get you to think a little bit. What's your name?
Lee.
Lee? I'm Chip, nice to meet you. Oop. Yeah. So, Lee, where are you from?
South Wales.
South Wales, love it. I don't know if I've been to Wales, but
In
UK
the
is a nice place, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Romania, but I live here. And I gotta ask you, I'm an animal rights activist. How do you feel about animals?
I'm a meat eater.
You're a meat eater.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Does that mean that animals deserve to be exploited and killed for optional products?
No, that's just the way it was brought up.
Yeah.
It's a bit hypocritical to say no, but yeah, I love animals.
Yeah, because if I could say, like if I could throw a parallel, somebody who was brought up, disrespecting women, should they continue doing it or should they stop?
Stop.
Yeah. So in this situation where you say you eat meat, you realize that these animals are exploited and killed for you, and there's no need for it, right?
Okay. I get what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah. So do you think you can stop, or what's keeping you from stopping?
That's a difficult question. It's, like I say, always been brought up with the diet containing meat. I
Yeah.
do enjoy meat. I'm a bit long in the tooth though, to change, I think.
Yeah.
I understand your point of view.
You understand that? Do you think that enjoyment is a good enough justifier to do this to animals?
No. It's just like a play on words, really. Isn't it? So, what's your point of view?
That we should not be exploiting and killing animals, and that our responsibility for the animals that are exploited and killed lies solely on us for making these choices.
Okay. What about other beliefs?
What about
Your other beliefs?
other beliefs? What do you mean? I don't have other beliefs.
No, this is like come and talk with your social experiment.
Yeah.
So I kept chatting up with you,
Yeah.
and all you're doing is speaking about.
Animals, yeah.
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 So.
I don't have other beliefs, no.
No.
I don't believe in God.
So it's not a social experiment.
It is,
really.
yeah. Yeah.
Is that-
It's a conversation after all, yeah. And a lot of
Okay.
people see the contradiction or don't see the contradiction in their views. Do you see the contradiction in your views?
Yes. it's
Yeah,
definitely
you see the contradiction.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's people who don't see the contradiction, people who see the contradiction, and people who once they see the contradiction, they don't want to change or they don't want to act. So which one of these people do you want to be? Or do you want to be the ones who see it and want to change?
I enjoy my life. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy my diet. I love animals, yes. Hypocritical thing to say, but that's my life choice.
Yeah. So would you be okay with somebody choosing to oppress you? That would be their life choice. They enjoy their life doing it.
Oppress me,
Yeah.
I am oppressed.
How are you oppressed?
I live in the United Kingdom, mate. Seriously.
Is anybody cutting your throat?
No. Nobody's cutting my
Nobody,
throat.
is
no.
anybody sexually exploiting you?
No,
No.
They
So
have.
are you
They
free to
have.
move around?
they have.
Somebody sexually exploited you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. But that's not normal, you know that, right?
I know it's not normal now.
Yeah. I'm sorry you went through that, but like you wouldn't, because you went through that, shouldn't that mean that you wouldn't want to do that to anybody else, including an animal?
I wouldn't want to do it. No.
So then why support it? Why pay somebody to do it?
Why pay somebody
To sexually exploit an animal?
I don't pay people to sexually exploit animals.
How do you think they get dairy products out of animals? They have to make them have babies. They sexually exploit them, you know that, right? They impregnate them and they take away their babies so that we can take the milk. Because if the baby stays with the mother, they drink the milk.
Okay.
This is what they do. This is farming.
Right.
Do you really want to support this stuff?
Farming. You're talking about farming.
Yeah.
How do you live?
Without supporting the exploitation of animals.
What's your diet, if you don't mind me asking?
Say it again.
Your diet.
My diet. I just eat plants and plant-based products.
Okay.
Instead of milk, you can have
So-
oat milk. Instead of meat, you can have tofu, tempeh, seitan.
Yeah, but you mentioned farming. Without farming,
Without famine, without farming. Yeah, but I mean animal farming specifically. I don't mean farming of plants.
okay. So that's my choice. That's your choice.
It's your choice to exploit and slaughter innocent sentient beings.
If
I mean,
wanna
that's
put-
what you're doing. It's
No.
not how I'm putting it. You just don't want to take it. If you take into
No,
perspective
no.
the animals that are exploited and killed for you, how would you call it?
I understand that. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But regarding, say meat, I pay people to sexually exploit animals,
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
I don't.
Maybe you don't do it. Maybe you don't do it knowingly, but you do pay for it.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You pay for cheese and milk, right?
Yeah.
Sexually exploited animals. You pay for meat, sexually exploited animals. You pay for eggs, sexually exploited animals. I mean, these are eggs are literally the reproductive organs of animals. Milk is literally, for a fact that milk is made to feed the children of animals. Just like women make milk to feed their children, cows make milk to feed their children. But somehow you think you have the right to pay somebody to impregnate a
You're
cow so
not
that you can
saying-
take away their
You're
milk?
not saying it. I'm not saying it's my given right at all.
But you behave that way.
You're putting words in my.
But you're behaving that way, aren't you? Because you're saying it's my choice to do so.
Yeah.
And you're behaving as if it's a choice that you should be allowed to do. Should you be allowed to pay for sexual exploitation of animals?
That's just a totally nonsensical question. It really is.
Is it because you cannot answer it? Why is it nonsensical?
It is. You're talking about, I'm 53 years of age, and you're talking about my diet from childhood up till now. And
We've all been in that position, man. We've all been in that
okay,
position.
yeah.
All of them. I've seen people
And
at
now
the
you're-
age of 80
and now you're
change.
accusing me of paying somebody to sexually exploit animals.
But I'm not accusing you. That's the reality behind it. You refuse to accept it, but that's the reality behind it.
Okay?
Why do you refuse to accept it?
That's because it's just not worth it.
No? So how do you think the milk gets on your plate then? Or the cheese?
I understand where it comes from.
So you understand the fact that they have to be impregnated, right?
Yeah.
Is that not sexual exploitation, the impregnation? No, jerking off a bull and using that semen to put it in the vagina of a cow is not sexual exploitation.
If that's how they do it, yeah, that's exploitation.
That's how they do it. 98% of the times they do it that way. Sometimes they keep the bull separate and then they let the bull with the woman, but that's already pretty cruel, isn't it? Because I'm sure you wouldn't want to be separated from a family member so that you can reproduce at some point. And that would be your whole life, kept separate from everybody else, just so that you can impregnate as many women as possible. That would be your whole life. And the minute you're no longer useful to them, they kill you. Is that really the lifestyle you wanna support for somebody?
No, it's not. It's good to speak to you anyway, mate.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me give you a card, okay? But I'm just saying, you can make better choices, okay?
Yeah,
Can you
we
watch
all
the
can.
min? Huh?
We all can.
We all can, but this is a choice where you would make direct impact on certain individuals,
Okay.
okay?
But we can all make choices. And we can all
I try to do the best,
the
man.
better.
I try to do the
we
best.
can all do it for the better. Okay?
Okay,
Good to speak to
have a
you.
good one. Sorry, everybody, give me a second. The signs have fallen. The signs have fallen. It's pretty windy today, so. Benji, be careful with timing so many people. I do want the stream to reach more people, please. Okay? So, take it easy on the timing. I don't know. I don't know how much you time it because I don't count it. Just, you know. That ended up being a pretty good conversation. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Please, at least he was honest about it, you know? That's the thing I appreciate about some people. At least they're honest. Lewis says, chip lots of spammers. Okay. Okay, that's fine. If there's a lot of spammers. I see like this Daniel socket. Okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah, it's so funny, so weird that people come in here and they just want to spam. I wonder if they're just like triggered or something. What's going on? But why are we comparing women to animals here? Because women are animals, just like men are animals, just like humans are animals. What do you mean? Why am I comparing one animal to another animal? Because we're all animals, number one. And number two, I never compared women to animals, but I love that your brain directly went there instead of trying to understand the nuance of it. I compared the idea of oppressing women to oppressing animals. It's the action of oppression that I'm comparing when there's a victim. And because you agree that it is wrong to oppress that victim, then you should agree also that it's wrong to oppress this other victim. Because from their perspective, oppression feels the same way. I see, but Benji, there was somebody who was just insulting me. You can let them insult me if they want. It's fine, let them insult me, I don't mind. Halal is pretty humane. Pfft. Halal is humane. You bought the lie right away, man. You bought it, took it home, unwrapped it, put it on your desk, and you watch it every single day. You wanna try it? If you think halal is okay, you really did buy the lie and unwrapped it and put it on your desk. Halal is better than factory farming, but veganism opposes halal. Halal is not better than factory farming, first of all. Halal is a product of factory farming. It's so ridiculous because factory farming, it's just farms that have above a certain amount of animals. That's what it is. And the slaughter method is not within the farming method. So it doesn't really matter. Some halal slaughter are from animals that are factory farms. Some are from animals that are not factory farmed. But either way, it's not factory farming that is bad. It's all farming that is bad. And halal is the worst way to do it. I'll give you that. I agree. Halal is the worst way to do it. How do you deal with secondhand meat? What do you mean? What is secondhand meat? Never heard that. Chairs feel pain? Is that so, Linda? Somebody says that chairs feel pain? Yeah, I know what you mean, Linda. Roadkill. If you accidentally hit an animal with your car, if you accidentally hit a human with your car, I'm not there to judge you if you're gonna be putting their flesh in your mouth. It still sounds disgusting to me. But you know, and you're still disrespecting their body and you're still seeing them as objects for the fact that you've killed an innocent sentient being and you're like, maybe I should take their body and put them through my mouth hole. But you know, at least you're not paying for the exploitation of more animals. You're not supporting the exploitation and killing of more animals. So if you accidentally run over an animal, yeah, there you go. I answered your question. I'm old. I grew up on a turkey farm. Oh, that's okay. If you grew up on a turkey farm, that must mean you should be allowed to do whatever you want to turkeys. You're right. You should do whatever you want to them because you grew up on a farm that does horrible things to animals. You're right. Everything in the universe is vibration. No, it isn't. Sentient beings must be treated with respect as equals. They should. And natural resources must be understood and respected too. I mean, whatever, in a different way. The problem is human disrespect for things. The problem is not human disrespect for things. The problem is this mentality of supremacy, this mentality that you think I'm superior, therefore I'm allowed to do whatever I want to somebody who's inferior to me or who I classed as inferior. And since everybody else does it, that must be that I'm not wrong. Because that's usually the mentality that people have. You think your ideas are superior? No. I've never expressed my ideas here, or when I have, I've asked for feedback when I express my ideas. I'm here speaking up on behalf of animal rights. It's not my idea. It's a logical extension of human rights. It's a logical extension of human rights. I'm live on YouTube. You want to try it? I just ask you some questions, that's it. What if your son eats meat and you don't? Do you hate him? Well, first of all, if I had a son, they couldn't eat meat in my house to begin with. Yeah. First of all. Second of all, I would not pay for animal products for my son, just like I would not pay for, I don't know, exploited and killed dogs or exploited and killed humans if my child asks for it. It's as simple as that. I respect animal rights. Why would I disrespect animal rights because my child doesn't understand it? If they don't understand it, if they can go out, they can eat animal products if that's what they go for. I'm not gonna hate them, but I will still have rules, as I do right now with my house. And friends who come to my house know that you cannot have animal products in my house.
What you talking about?
Just animals.
Sorry?
Animals.
Animals?
You wanna have a conversation with me?
Like, quick conversation.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, no worries.
You wanna come here so that you're in view? What's your name?
I'm Victor.
Victor, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
So, Victor, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for the animals.
Yeah.
Do you think animals deserve rights?
Mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Do you think they deserve the right to body autonomy? That means to decide for their own body.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you deserve the right to body autonomy?
Them?
Do you deserve
Me?
the right to body autonomy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why would you deserve it and they not?
They don't have a conscience.
They do
Like,
have a conscience. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
They do. They do.
They do.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think just because of that. I mean, but it's that for.
So if you find out that they do have a conscience, do you think they should have body autonomy then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think that then when you're paying for animals to be exploited and killed for you, for food, for clothing, do you think that those animals also deserve body autonomy?
Depends on the animal.
Depends on the animal?
Yeah.
Why? What makes it depend on the animal?
How rare is the animal? Like if you wanna have a croc, suit or whatever, it's not good because it's an animal that.
But if you want to have a dog, it's okay.
No.
But we have plenty of dogs.
No, dog is not.
We have plenty of dogs to exploit and kill. What do you mean?
Dogs killed
Yeah,
for what?
for food. We keep them in shelters. Nobody's taking them home, so might as well kill them and eat them, right?
Okay, that's new for me.
Why wouldn't we do that?
I don't want to do that
Why?
because it's dog.
It's what?
A dog
So what?
is a different type of animal.
What do you mean? A dog is almost identical to a pig. I'm assuming you're paying for pigs to get
No,
put in
pigs.
gas chambers.
Pigs as well. Oh, I mean, pigs are a good type, like different type of animal as well. I can little bit compare like.
They're all mammals. What kind of type of animals do you think they are?
The pigs?
Yeah, what different type of animals they are? Because a pig is a mammal, a dog is a mammal.
Because pigs are.
Both of them are domesticated,
They're smart.
so-
They're smart.
Pigs are smart, dogs
Yeah.
are smart, yeah.
Yeah, dogs are smart as well.
Pigs are smarter. So what makes it okay to kill a dog but not okay to kill a pig but not a dog?
Because the pig is good. I don't know.
A dog is delicious, man.
I haven't tried.
You should put the dog into a gas chambers like you do with pigs and then eat their flesh, see how good it tastes.
I haven't tried, but what I can say is just that. Just pig is good to eat. You
Who
can.
says that?
Sorry,
Who says that?
me.
Me.
Like
You.
I like pig.
So you draw
like-
arbitrary lines of who to oppress and you think that's okay?
Okay, to do what?
To draw arbitrary lines about who to oppress, who to kill. Because you say don't kill the dog but kill a pig. That's arbitrary, is it not? Because you can't explain why. You just say that's how I say
But
it.
that's what the social life.
So you just do what everybody tells you to do.
No, because I've tried and it's good.
So which one is it? Because you either do what everybody tells you to do or you draw arbitrary lines.
Arbitrary lines.
Arbitrary lines.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're exactly like a racist who also draws arbitrary lines.
No,
Why? What's the difference between drawing the line at race and drawing the line at species?
because I have I know some types of species that I don't want to eat.
That's exactly what a racist would say. I know certain types of races that I don't want to oppress.
It's not racist.
No, it's called speciesist. It's exactly the same as a racist. Yeah.
No, it's not. You just, you know,
Explain to me the difference
Like,
between
it's-
drawing an arbitrary
it's
line
the
of
same.
species
It's
or
the
drawing
same
a
as
race.
eating salad. You know, if I want to have an iceberg salad or having a cucumber, I don't like cucumbers. I prefer eating salad. That's it.
It's not the same because in none of those individuals, there's no individuals there being killed. Whereas when you kill a dog, you kill an individual. When you kill a pig, you kill an individual. And yet you draw an arbitrary line saying a dog should not be killed, but a pig should. So this arbitrary line is
No.
exactly as arbitrary as somebody saying a white person should be alive, but a black person should be killed. It's just as
No,
arbitrary.
that's not the same
Just
thing.
as
No,
arbitrary.
that's absolutely not the same thing.
Explain to me how is it logical to kill a pig but not a dog?
A pig is good to eat.
As I said, so if a dog would be good to eat, you wouldn't draw that line.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
What if a human would be good to eat? Would you draw a line at humans?
No,
No, so you'd
No.
eat humans also.
I don't eat humans.
Why not? What if it were good to eat?
Because I know that they're not, it's not good to eat and it's not moral.
What if they were good to eat?
What else is good to eat?
No, what if they were good to eat?
It, humans.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that
Why not?
because it's a moral thing.
It's a moral thing. It's
Yeah.
immoral to eat humans.
Yeah,
But it's
absolutely.
moral to eat the dogs. So what's the difference?
No, it's not moral to eat a dog. for
Also,
me.
it's immoral to eat dogs.
It's not.
But it's moral to eat pigs. So what's the difference between dogs and pigs that
'Cause-
has a difference in
Because
morality?
I can consider a dog as part of my family and not a pig, but maybe.
Oh, exactly the same as a racist would. Because a racist would say, well, I can consider as a white person as part of my family, but not a black person. Exactly the
No,
same.
no, it's not the same.
It's exactly the
No,
same. It's
not-
arbitrary.
no, it's not. It's not the same. You can
Explain to me the logic.
bro. You
Explain the
cannot
logic.
compare a human to an animal.
Well, humans are animals, yes.
Yeah, but you cannot compare.
I
We're
can't
not
compare
the
to
same.
animals.
You can talk with an animal. You can talk.
There's
and
humans who I can't talk
express yourself to an animal, and the animal can express himself to you.
to. So if a human, if
Not
I
really.
can't, if a human cannot express themselves and I cannot talk to them, then it's okay to kill them.
Yeah, if they're good to eat, yeah. Like if I
So
wanna
if a
eat,
human is
if
good
I
to
wanna
eat-
eat a deer, and I think it's good to eat, I'm gonna eat it.
Let me tell you what I think,
And-
because let me tell you what I think. You just do what everybody has told you to do because coincidentally,
No.
you draw the same arbitrary lines that everybody else does.
No, just because that's life.
So why don't you kill any dogs?
Because I don't like killing dogs. I mean, I don't kill any type of animal
You pay somebody to do it. So why don't you pay somebody to kill any dogs?
because I don't need to eat a dog.
Because everybody else says you shouldn't.
No, because
So explain to me the logic then, why not?
I've tried the cat. Like,
Explain the logic then.
I've tried cat to
Yeah.
eat.
Yeah.
And I have no shame. I was in China and they served me a cat.
Yeah.
I tried. That was okay. Not my favorite type
So
of
why not pay
food.
for cats to be killed and eaten?
Cats?
Yeah. Why not? Why don't you pay for cats to eat to pay and
Because
kill them
I
and
didn't
eat?
like it. I didn't like it at all.
Oh, so that it's not that cats deserve rights. It's that just that you don't like their flesh.
Yeah.
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 So what is the difference between a human being and an animal that justifies
So-
saying one deserves rights and not
So-
the other doesn't?
So that's nature, right? We are.
What is nature?
We are,
The
we
difference
are,
between humans and
we are
animals is
animals.
nature.
You said before. We
Yeah.
are animals. We have our alimentary. We have to eat something to survive.
we don't have to eat sentient beings.
No, we can eat anything because we can eat vegetables.
So we can eat
and
humans
animals.
also.
In nature, you can.
Okay,
But,
so then
but,
why is the difference?
but
Why is it immoral to kill a human but moral to kill a cat?
Because it's just science. Like you're not killing the same type of your species.
Is that it? So this still doesn't sound to you like exactly like a racist.
No,
You're not
it's
killing the
not.
same type
It's-
of your race.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No.
No.
It's speciesist. Have you ever heard of this term, speciesist?
Yeah, but it's not.
It's a form of discrimination.
No,
yes,
that's-
it is.
that's just
Did you choose to
normal.
be born human?
A what?
Did you choose to be born human?
Born?
Yeah. Did you choose to be born human?
No,
No.
because
But
that's
did you
nature.
choose to be? Did a cat choose to be born a cat?
No, that's
Okay.
nature as
but
well.
yet you seem to think that if somebody were to be cutting your throat, it would be bad. But if somebody's cutting the throat of a cat, it would be good because they
No,
were
it's
based
not good.
on how they're
it's,
born.
it's not good. If someone kills a cat, I'm gonna do something.
You're all over the place, man, because you just said that you're okay with killing cats for food.
No, I'm. I didn't say that it's okay. It's okay if they want to do it, do it. You can do whatever you
So it's
want.
okay.
For them, yes. For me, it's not okay.
For you, it's not okay, but for you, it's
For
okay
me,
to
it's not
kill
okay.
pigs. So what's the difference between a cat and a pig that
The
makes
pig
it
is
okay
good
to
to
kill?
eat. The pig is good to eat.
And if I cook a cat that's delicious, you would be okay with killing cats also.
Yeah.
There you go. So you're okay with killing cats.
No, I'm not okay to killing cats
I
because
just
I don't.
asked you, why are you going in circles, man?
No, because
I
I
just
just.
asked you, are you okay with killing cats if cats were delicious?
I've just said, cats are not good.
But if cats were delicious, would you be okay with
If they
killing?
were, but they not.
So if they were delicious, you would be okay with killing them.
They're not.
But
They're
if they
not
were,
part of my
yeah, hypothetically
alimentary.
speaking, if they were, you would be okay with killing anything then.
They what?
If they were delicious, you would be okay with killing anything then, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so you're okay with killing cats.
But it's the same with vegetables, mate. You can.
don't-
I
you're
don't
okay-
eat carrots because I don't.
You're okay
I don't
with
like
killing
carrots.
cats. You're just not okay with eating cats, but you're okay with killing cats.
No, I'm not okay with killing cats. I'm not killing cats, bro.
No, you're killing other sentient beings like pigs.
No.
So what's the difference between you saying you're not okay with killing cats, but you're okay with killing pigs? So what's the difference between these two animals that justifies the
'Cause
difference in view?
Pig is good. That's
You're
the
not
only
tracking,
thing.
are you?
No, bro. That's
You're
that's,
not tracking, are you?
Pig
So,
is
okay,
good to
so let-
eat
let me
for
put it this
me.
way.
For me, I like pig.
Take a
alright?
second,
Yeah.
take a break,
Yeah.
and listen to this, okay?
Yeah.
If I ask you what's the difference between killing this animal and killing this animal, and you're saying, why is it one okay and the other not okay? Because it tastes good. And I say, okay, well then, if this animal tastes good, then it would be okay to kill them, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Okay, so if humans tasted good, which humans are an animal,
Yeah.
you would be okay with killing them.
No, because that's different.
Why is that different? What's the difference between them?
Because we are a type of species. It doesn't change anything if you're white,
What if I'm
black,
not human?
yellow, or whatever.
What if genetically I'm not human?
Like
I look like a human, I walk like a human, but I'm not
like an
human.
alien.
No, I'm just not a human.
But
I'm not
if-
different species.
But if you
There were
look like
multiple
a
species.
human,
Yeah, there were multiple species of humans on Earth at some point. There's a probability that there might be multiple species of humans also today. So if I'm not a human, I look like a human, I act like a human, but I'm not a human.
But you are
Would
a
it
human.
be okay to kill me?
No, that's not because you are a human.
I wouldn't be human.
But you will be if you look like a human. You do all the things
So
that a
it's
human
strictly
does.
by how
yeah.
somebody looks like.
Huh?
So you discriminate based on how somebody looks like.
No.
You said I look like a
I'm-
human. I told you genetically I'm not a human, but you said because I look like a human,
Bro,
I deserve
we're not
to be
going.
respected.
We are not going anywhere like this. We're not going anywhere.
So if I'm not a human but I look like a human,
Just-
should I have rights?
no, you should just talk like about
So
how
if I'm a
things
human-
are, like scientists.
So if I'm not a human but I look like a human, is it okay to
how
exploit
can it
and
be
kill me?
possible? How can it be possible?
To be a different species of humans? You can't imagine multiple species of humans. Have you heard of Homo erectus, Homo
Yeah.
you've heard?
Yeah, that's
That's a different species of humans.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
like
let's say I'm a different species of
a
humans.
lot of time ago. But,
Yeah. You think genetic mutations cannot make it so that somebody would be a different species? How do you think different species were created? Through genetic mutations.
that's okay. But
Yeah.
if one is looking like a human, like you say, like
Yeah.
Homo erectus or whatever,
They're not human.
they're not. They are, but they're different
Species.
type of
No, they're a
humans.
different species.
Okay, I'm not gonna eat an Homo erectus. All right.
So what's the difference then between a human being and an animal that justifies the difference in treatment? Because it's pretty clear that you said even if they're not a human, but they look like a human, it's not okay to kill them. So it's strictly about how they look like, correct?
no.
Why,
I-
what is it about then?
About the taste, I like eating pigs. I do. I do. Sorry, I do like
Do you also
eating
like the
pigs.
idea
I
that
like
they're forced into
cows.
gas chambers?
Sorry?
Do you like that they're forced into gas chambers?
No, I don't. I prefer. I always buy bio.
Yeah, which are
Bio
forced
food?
into gas chambers. Yes.
Yeah, but I prefer eating.
Why don't you eat
not
plants?
that type of food.
Why
not
don't
that
you eat
type
plants?
of food. Huh?
Why don't you eat plants? Yeah, you do. You pay for pigs to go into gas chambers. Why don't you eat plants?
What?
Why don't you eat plants?
Plants. I do. Some.
Yeah, why don't you eat only plants?
Because I'm biologic. I need to eat meat.
You don't, no.
I need to eat meat.
So you deny science also.
A what?
You deny science because we have evidence that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet. Do you think you can be
No,
healthy on
I
a
can.
plant-based diet?
I cannot. I
You
cannot.
cannot?
I
No.
cannot. I
No.
cannot.
Why are you not human?
I am human, and that's why I need to eat meat.
No, humans can thrive on a plant-based diet.
Yeah, but humans are not created to eat only plants. We are not
Well,
like
humans are created to eat something. Who created us to eat something?
science.
Science
The
created us.
Evolution.
Evolution created us to eat
yeah,
something.
Yeah, evolution.
Yeah. Because evolutionary speaking, we can eat both, and we can be healthy.
Yeah,
on
we
both.
can eat.
We can
we
be
can eat
healthy
both.
on either.
Yeah, we
So
can.
we
eat
can be
both.
healthy on a plant-based diet.
That's why we can eat both.
But we can
I
be
wanna
healthy on a
eat-
plant-based
I
diet.
wanna eat both. I'm gonna eat both.
But
No,
we
I'm
can
not
be healthy on a
choosing to eat
plant-based diet,
just
right?
one, bro.
We can be healthy on a plant-based diet.
Yeah, we can be healthy, but
So we
I
can be healthy.
I can be healthy.
So you don't
eating
need
meat
it
as well.
So you don't need it.
I need it.
Well,
I
no, not
need
if you
it.
can be healthy
No,
without
bro,
it.
I need it.
Can you be healthy without it?
Maybe, yeah. I never tried.
So then
it.
you don't need it.
Maybe.
So there you go.
but
So you don't need it.
me, I'm just a specific type of human. Okay. I like meat, and I need.
I like
meat.
rape, and I need to rape. Because you pay for animals to be raped also. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Well, that's exactly what you pay for.
No.
Do you think dairy cows are not raped?
What?
How do you think animals multiply in animal agriculture?
I don't know.
Yeah, we rape them. We
Who?
literally, we
Rape-
humans.
rape-
Yeah,
rape
farmers
who?
do that. Yeah. It's
Rape-
called artificial insemination. Have you heard of it?
Oh, for the animals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you're okay with raping animals?
No, I'm not okay.
Why do you pay for it then?
I pay for
For
farm
products
animal.
that come out of raping animals, yes.
Yeah, that's an animal. I just want to eat an animal.
Yeah.
I mean, not a.
So why do you pay for raping them then?
I'm not paying for rape animals.
Do you know they jerk off bulls and they use that sperm to inject it into the vagina of a cow?
Yeah, maybe because the
Is that not rape?
the natural process is too slow. Maybe.
Is that not rape?
maybe
jerking off a bull?
No, maybe not.
Is it?
Maybe not, because a bull is.
So jerking off a bull is not rape. There's no consent in there.
Yeah, but there's not anima in the bull.
There's not a what?
Conscious.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
So you're denying science that animals are sentient.
Yeah, no. They follow simple,
They are sentient.
basic.
It sounds like you follow simple, basic things. Whatever,
Yeah.
what somebody else told you to do, you're doing exactly that.
No.
Well, you haven't explained any logical reason between why you don't eat cats.
And
You've gone
so-
back and forth
so
between eating cats
why-
and dogs.
why do
You've
you-
said that it's wrong to kill humans, but it's right to kill other animals. You haven't explained why. You haven't explained
'Cause-
why you kill some animals and not eat others. All you've said is because they taste good. When I say if others tasted good, you're saying no, it's not okay to kill them. So you don't understand simple logic, and you just do what everybody
No.
else told you to do.
No. So.
And then you're
have-
saying
have
in here,
someone-
and then you have the guts to say that other animals they don't think for themselves. But you who
bro.
follow exactly what you've been
Bro.
told to do from a childhood, you're different.
Why you wearing something? Why you have glasses? Why you have cap? Why?
Because I want to.
Why do you have glasses for
Because
for
I need them.
Yeah, you need it, but you choose to have it. You said, oh,
No,
maybe.
I need them.
Yeah,
I don't see well otherwise.
yeah, of course. But when did you find out?
That I need glasses.
Yeah.
I don't know, 12 years ago, 15 years ago.
All right. And so, you follow someone for doing that?
I follow
For-
empirical evidence. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same.
No, because
that's-
empirical evidence says that you can
Bro,
be healthy
that-
on a plant-based diet.
that's-
Empirical
that's
evidence
the
says
same,
that
bro.
animals are
That's the-
sentient.
that's
And
the
then
same.
empirical evidence also says that there's no morally significant difference between a human being and
Bro.
an animal that justifies the difference in treatment.
Without the human work, the human thing, the work, the brain, because we're smart species. We are smart pieces.
We are smart species.
Yeah, we're smart.
Doesn't
So
seem like it, does it?
if we were dumb as fuck, like a pig,
Like an
or
intellectually challenged human being.
like a pig, like a chicken,
Yeah.
you cannot see fucking anything.
So an intellectually wait,
And
are you
me-
saying pigs cannot see?
No, I'm not saying that.
You said if I was as stupid as a pig, I could not see anything.
Because you cannot see really well, right? Okay, let's put it on the real nature. Like, I put you inside of a forest. You cannot have anything about what human created in all those thousands years.
Yeah.
You cannot have anything. You
I
just
might
by
feel
yourself
yeah.
naked on the forest, and you cannot see anything. You probably cold. You're gonna feel the cold. You're gonna feel everything, and you're exposed to dangers like other
does this
type
have
of
a-
animal.
Are you
that,
having a
that's
point over
one.
here? Is this a point or something? What are you
Yeah,
saying?
because we built to be like this. We done so many thousand years.
Oh, if we done it for thousands of years, it must be okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
just like
'cause
women
that's
didn't have
just-
rights for thousands of years, that was okay. Or slavery, who we've done for thousands of years, that was also okay, right? Because we've done it for thousands of years.
I'm done, mate.
You're done?
I'm done.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
what is the name? What is the name?
I would love to shake your hand, but I'm not gonna
shake my
it.
hand.
No.
That you're not shaking my hand?
No.
No, you're not a man.
Yeah.
You're not a man.
Also,
then.
I'm not a man, huh?
No, you're not a man then.
No. What am I?
You just I don't know.
Do I deserve rights?
Yeah, you deserve rights, absolutely.
Why? I'm not a man.
You deserve rights, but you're not a proper man that
Yeah.
doesn't even shake an hand to someone that thinks
Yeah.
differently.
Somebody who
From
would
you.
chooses to be violent towards innocent animals. Should I shake your hand? Somebody who pays for rape, should I shake your hand?
Yeah, you should.
All because you want to? Or no, sorry, all because somebody told you to do it. Or because somebody
You should,
taught you that
but
it's okay to do it.
You should be more understanding, you know?
Oh, I am understanding
No,
for.
you're
for
not.
I'm
You're
not
not. You
understanding
just- you just
for
have your own
oppressors.
thing.
I'm not understanding for
Just think
oppressors. Yeah.
as you want.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Have a great day, man.
This guy got. So I said, everybody, I'm not gonna let these people have anything today. Oh, look at that. Everybody in the chat, or a lot of people in the chat getting triggered for me not wanting to shake the hands of an oppressor. No, thank you, brother. I don't shake the hands of oppressors. I shake the hands of people who choose to change. I don't mind if you were brought up into an oppressive situation and you want to change. I'll shake your hand. But you can't waste so much time on a person, says Benji. It's okay, Benji. Sometimes I like to show the absurdity of these people's claims, you know? Sometimes I wanted to show the redundancy of where he was going, the circularity, the lack of thinking, the fact that when I ask him, you either do as everybody told you to do, or you draw arbitrary lines, and he was, oh, I don't do what everybody else told me to do, I draw arbitrary lines, as if that somehow would be better. As if that somehow would be better. Tolerance is good though. Yeah, I'm not gonna tolerate oppressors, as I said. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I have days when I'm nicer to people. I'm just not gonna be that way today. Why do I need to be nice to somebody who chooses violence towards hundreds of thousands of innocent animals? Somebody who knowingly does it, of all the things. Imagine that. Vegans' wrists are too limp to shake hands. That's funny. I'll give you that. That's funny. I mean, sure, I was deadlifting 180 kilograms yesterday, but my hands are too limp to shake somebody's hand. So funny. It's so funny to me that people get so triggered by this idea of refusing to shake somebody's hands. Why? You don't have an obligation to shake people's hands. Nobody's obligating you, nobody's mandating you to shake somebody's hands. Simone is laughing at 180 kilograms. Why are you laughing? That's a pretty good weight. I mean, I'm 80 kilograms. That's 2-point-something my weight. I would say that's pretty good. And I'm, by the way, in a calorie deficit this day, so. No straps, no nothing. Bro skipped brain day. Do you think that the brain can be trained like the muscle? You want to have a conversation with me?
Oh, no, thank you.
Hi, you want to have a conversation with me?
What is that?
I just ask you some questions, get you to think a little bit. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Live?
Live on YouTube? Are you okay being live?
Oh, yeah.
How old are you?
16.
16? Oh, you gotta be off camera then. What's your name?
Robin.
Robin? I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, Robin, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Yeah, they're cute. Some
They're cute.
are. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like animals.
Do you think that they deserve the right to body autonomy? That means the right to decide for their own body?
Animals.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you deserve this right?
If I deserve that, yeah.
So why wouldn't any other animal deserve it too?
So you compare humans with animals.
But humans are animals, yes. We're mammals, we're primates, we're animals.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you think humans are not animals?
No, I don't think we're animals.
So we're not mammals?
No, yeah, we're not animals, I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Are we mammals?
Sorry, what?
Mammals.
Mammals? I don't know, I don't think so.
Do we feed our babies with milk?
Yeah?
We're mammals.
Okay.
We are. We're mammals, we're primates, we're animals. Yeah. So, what makes you think that you deserve body autonomy and another animal doesn't?
Yeah, I don't really, yeah, how do I say that in English? Ja, gewoon dat. I don't really know how to say that in English. Like, ik weet het niet. Ik weet het even niet. Laat me even denken. Let me think.
Let me ask you this, do you think we should be enslaving animals?
No. I don't know. No.
Like keeping them captive, making them do what we want them to do, and when we can no longer make them do that, we kill them. Is that okay?
Not really.
Do you realize that what I described is animal agriculture?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah. Do you think it's okay to pay for animal agriculture to continue?
No. Right? It's not. No, it's not.
It's not okay, no.
Nee.
But how do you feel about it really? Because I understand. I don't want you to say what I want to hear. I want you to say the.
I don't
the
know.
real.
Yeah, hoe zeg je? Ik maak me daar geen zorgen.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, you don't think about it.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. But I'm assuming you do buy animal products, right?
Sorry?
You do buy animal products,
Yeah.
like milk, like meat, like
Yeah.
cheese, like eggs. Do you know that behind these products there's an animal who was exploited, killed, and treated like an object?
Nou, yeah. Because I don't know how. Yeah. Hoe zeg je dat? Hoe het anders zou zijn?
Ik denk daar niet aan, maar als je het zo benoemt, dan...
Yeah. I don't have really, thoughts about it. But if you say that, and I think, oh yeah, it's not good.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Do you think we can live without it, without all of these products?
I don't think.
Do you think we can be healthy without these products?
Yeah, maybe.
So if we can be healthy without these products, wouldn't that make all this exploitation and killing even worse?
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you have some responsibility in the matter?
Maybe if I can do anything about it.
Yeah.
Is that what not buying them?
Yeah.
Then, but that's difficult if you live on that.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is it difficult?
Yeah. I don't know. It's you eat these things almost every day, so yeah, that's difficult.
I see what you mean. Like it's
Yeah.
difficult to change.
Yeah.
But you're pretty young. Come on.
Yeah.
You're going to graduate in 2 years, right? 2
Yeah.
years? 3 years? I don't know. I talked to two girls who were 18
Yeah.
and they said they're graduating soon, so
Mhm.
I just figured. I'm just saying, like, if you can't make changes, who can at the end of the day, right? You're pretty young.
Mhm.
But you can, all the changes that you have to make is when you go to a restaurant, instead of picking this product, you pick this product. And when you go to a supermarket, instead of picking this product, you pick this product. Is that really such a difficult change?
No, I don't think. Nah. Yes, but also no. I don't know. It's your. Ja. Gewoon je bent gewend aan. Hoe zeg je dat? Ja, ik weet echt niet.
You're used to what...
Yeah, you're used to what you buy, so you
Yeah.
probably not gonna change really fast.
I get that. But let me put it this way. if on the news tomorrow you turn on the TV or wherever you get your news and you find out that half the products you buy, or maybe all the products you buy, are coming from kill the dogs and cats, would you continue paying for them or would you stop?
I think continue because I also do it now, and I also know that animals are gonna be dead, and that I'm buying it. So and I think it's gonna be different. Yeah.
What if it were humans and not cats or dogs?
I don't know. Then I don't do
Would
that.
you still continue paying? Because you believe humans deserve rights
Yeah.
and you don't believe animals deserve rights?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yes.
They deserve rights?
Yeah.
They do, yeah. Yeah, but if they do, you see, that's the thing about it, because I understand you were brought up in this situation. I understand you grew up doing this, but the reality of it is, it's horrific. Have you ever seen what animals go through? Have you ever seen slaughterhouse footage or something like that?
Part of it, not the whole thing.
What do you mean by parts of it?
I have not seen how they really got destroyed. Like didn't see the blood and something because I skipped that part with the rest of it.
I see what you mean. Well, let's talk a little bit about dairy and then I'll let you go. Okay, so cows produce milk, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think cows make milk? Like, what's biologically the reason that they make milk?
I don't really know.
To feed their babies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. Just like a human female would to feed their babies, right? So, in order for cows to produce milk, they would have to have babies. Who do you think gets them pregnant? Do you think they become pregnant when they want to, or do you think farmers impregnate them?
Yeah, I think farmers.
If we did that to a human, how would we call it? Somebody impregnating somebody else against their consent.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. That's not nice.
Not nice.
No.
It's okay. We can call it
Yeah.
not nice. That's fine.
Yeah.
When the babies are born, the babies
Yeah.
are taken away from their mother.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
No.
Because if they stay with their mother, they drink the milk, and we have to
Oh.
extract as much milk as we can from them. If the baby is born male, they don't produce milk. So what do you think happens to them?
They make them dead, or
Kill them. Yeah, that's where veal comes from. And if the baby is born female, they say suffer the same fate as their mother. Every year impregnated, every year babies taken away from them and exploited for milk. And after around the age of 6 or 8, they get killed. And cows can live 24 years. Do you know why they kill them at that age?
I don't know.
Because they can't get them pregnant anymore. So they repeatedly try to impregnate her, and if she can't get pregnant, she gets killed.
Oh.
Is that not fucked up?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
fucked up, and reality is it only happens because we pay for it. So I'm just asking people to stop paying for it. You can choose. You have so
Yeah.
many other options, you know. And whatever difficulty you have,
Yeah.
is it okay? Did it shatter? Whatever difficulty you may have changing, do you think it's more difficult for you to change or for the animals who go through this process?
I think the animals.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Let me give you a card, okay?
Yes.
Because I want to respect your time also. So there's a documentary here called Dominion, but if you can't watch gruesome stuff, then the most important speech you'll ever hear appears as the second thing here.
Okay.
Can you promise me you'll watch one of
Yeah.
these two?
Yeah.
Just to learn about what animals
Yes.
go through, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. Cheers.
Bye.
Let's be respectful to animals, okay? Mm. Give her his number? What the fuck are you talking about, man? I gave her the same card I give everybody else. I would not give a 16-year-old. Hell, I wouldn't give a 20-year-old my number. I'm not interested in such young girls. What the fuck? I believe generally women have a better chance of going vegan. I mean, I don't know. It felt maybe they didn't really think about it ever. She didn't. It's interesting because I noticed this pattern of the young people who have watched the slaughter footage. They definitely have a more openness towards change, especially the women or the girls. But the people who have not watched it, and she said she couldn't watch it, they don't have that. So it's interesting. It's interesting, huh? It's a difference there. Humans are not other animals. What do you mean, Louis? We are other animals. What do you mean by that, Louis? Maybe I made the mistake, so I can correct it. Humans comprehend their existence and mortality. Nope, not all humans do that. There's intellectually challenged human beings, humans who are incapable of comprehending their existence and mortality. Oh, people appealing to lions, I see what I mean. And the humans who cannot comprehend their mortality should not be oppressed, should they? Axel, hello, Axel. Harley says I was vegetarian for 14 years, so he exploited animals for milk and for eggs for 14 years. I don't really like eating chicken and turkey. So you don't really like the flesh of chickens and turkeys, of these sentient beings. I do sometimes, so sometimes you do pay for them to be exploited and killed for you. I prefer not to. You prefer not for that not to happen. But it's difficult for you to not pay for them to be killed, I get it. I haven't eaten beef and pork in 28 years. Well, I guess that's something, but if you pay for dairy products, what's the difference? You're still paying for cows to be exploited and killed for you. Dave is here. Hello, Dave. Axel, we miss you in the channel, in the Discord channel, man. Come back to the channel, Axel. We miss you. I don't like this guy. I would not invite him over for lunch, says Terry. That's fine, Terry. He don't have to like me. Just listen to my message. When you pay for animal products, you're paying for innocent animals to be exploited and killed for you. If you don't like animals being exploited and killed for you, you can choose something else. If you don't like violence, or you consider yourself not a violent person, then please don't support the most violent, oppressive system we have. So you don't have to like me. Just listen to the message, okay? It's not about me, it's about the animals. I know a lot of people in this chat want to make it about me. I know that. And you know, to some of the vegans, I do talk about myself and I do talk about them. But I'm here speaking on behalf of animals. I'm not here to speak about myself, okay? You do something sinfully, I bet. There's no such thing as sin, brother. Why does he not physically stop people who run meat factories? Why would that accomplish, man? Stop fear. What would that accomplish? Please explain to me. I would just go to jail and the process would continue. What exactly would that accomplish? It's so insane to me. Are you in the UK? No, I'm not in the UK. It does look like the UK, doesn't it? Been vegan for 7 years. Keep up the good work, says Connor. Thank you, Connor. No, I'm in Amsterdam here. It's a street that very much looks like the UK. I'll give you that. It looks like almost all the streets in UK where they have stores, doesn't it? Meeting up with Mel and Steve, says David. Dave or David, yes. Stop here, says it would accomplish you following your logic if the lives of animals are actually equivalent to human lives. Stop fear. I never called equivalence between humans and animals. I don't know why why you people cannot possibly understand this perspective. You have two choices in front of you. One exploits and slaughters an innocent animal, and one doesn't. There is no equivalence of human being in your choice. There is no, well, I would choose a human versus an animal. I'm not asking you to choose an animal over a human. I'm not asking you any of it. I'm not asking you to value humans as much as you value animals. I'm only asking you, if you're faced between the choice between exploiting and slaughtering an innocent animal or not, choose the one that doesn't. It's as simple as that. You guys want to try have a conversation with me?
About what?
Animals.
What?
Animals.
Which kind of
to ask you some questions. Are you okay being live on YouTube? You wanna come here? That interview? What's your name?
Roberto.
Roberto, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Wait a second. Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from?
Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
So do you think humans are animals?
It depends.
What do you mean?
Can you repeat the question?
Are humans animals?
No.
No. Okay.
No,
so
no.
why not?
Because no, it's different type. Because the brain of the animals is like
Different type of what?
things.
We're a different
Basically.
type of thing.
Because the brain of the animals is not like the brain of the humans. Basically, that's it. In my mind. I mean, it's my personal
No, we're
opinion.
animals.
I'm sorry?
We're animals. Do you think humans are mammals?
Are what?
Mammals.
Can you explain this term?
Yeah, it's a biological category of animals where individuals of that category, they reproduce by having sex and they feed their babies with milk.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
we're mammals, right?
Yeah.
And all mammals are animals,
Basically, yes.
so therefore we are animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are animals.
Yeah.
We're primates also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
Exactly.
believe in evolution?
Yeah.
So you do believe we evolved from primates.
Yeah. Why not? I mean,
So then we are animals.
yeah.
Okay. Do humans deserve rights?
Yeah.
Do animals deserve rights?
No.
No. Why?
Because we are primate and the animals know.
Because we are
Primate.
primates
Yeah.
and the animals aren't. Well, some
In my
animals
personal
are
opinion,
primates.
because yes, because we are evaluated. And
All animals are just as evolved as us.
Mm,
Evolution is a process of time. So
That's true.
if
That's
all
true.
animals are at the same time exist as us, then they have evolved just as much as we have.
That's true. Okay, but the humans are the only animal on this planet with that kind of brain and with personal opinion, basically, and
So lack of intelligence makes you not worthy of rights?
yeah.
So any human being who has the intelligence capabilities of an animal does not deserve rights.
I'm a bit confused now.
Why?
Because, yes. I mean, because I had that kind of conversation a few days ago, but in another kind of situation with a religion person. Because we are primate, but we are not evaluated by animals, but we are by God, basically.
You believe in God?
Yeah.
Okay. So you believe the earth is flat?
I really don't know in this moment because I'm so
You don't
confused.
know if the earth is flat?
No, the earth is not flat.
So you don't believe everything that it says in the Bible?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then why do you pick and choose this one thing and you're saying animals do not deserve rights?
No, this is so different because anyone can have their personal ideas. So anyone is different by someone else. Basically,
Well,
that's-
logically speaking, why wouldn't animals deserve rights but you should? Because you said it's not intelligence, because when we said a human being with the intelligence of an animal, I'm assuming you still think they deserve rights.
Okay. Okay.
So why isn't that an animal deserves rights also?
Because in my personal opinion, it's normal. But I'm not. I
What
don't
is
know
normal?
about us. We have many differences between the animals, and the animals don't have our rights.
Which difference that justifies not giving them rights?
Basically, everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
So if a human being had fur on their body, they should not have rights. If a
No.
human being doesn't walk on two legs, then they should not have rights.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
So what are the differences are there then? If it's not intelligence, fur on their body, and walking on two legs, what else is there?
I don't know. I can't find an answer in this moment. So for me, it's enough for now. Okay.
It's enough for now.
Yeah.
Are you going to continue paying for animals to be killed for you?
No, okay, okay, I agree with you, but it's different. I mean, I know all the process for all the animals, but it's a cultural thing. Because okay, I'm
So
from.
if it's cultural, it means it's okay.
No, it's not okay.
So then why does it matter if it's cultural?
Because in any country have a different culture, and we need to time to evolve again, to don't kill animals and these kind of things.
How is that keeping you from it? It seems like could you choose to not pay for animals to be killed for you?
No,
You can't choose that?
no,
Why? What's making you incapable of making that choice?
I don't know in this moment. But I'm sorry, but for me, for
Do you
now, it's
choose what you
enough.
buy to eat?
Yeah,
So you can choose to not kill animals then. You can choose something else.
that's yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then if you can choose something else, why don't you choose something else and not kill animals? If you believe in God, I would assume you believe in a compassionate,
Yeah,
nice God.
yeah.
Do you think a compassionate, nice God wants you to be violent towards animals when there is no need for it?
No, I'm agree with you, but you can balance the situation because, like in my personal situation, I can 3 days per week. I don't eat animals or products from animals.
So why not do it all the time then? Why sometimes put animals into slaughterhouses and
Because
pay for
basically, I like the
violence?
taste of the animals.
And does the taste justify the violence really?
No, that's true. That's true. I'm agree with you.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. It's not. This isn't a. This isn't a. I'm not trying to make you feel bad or look bad or something. I'm trying to explain to you that the choices that you're making are causing violence for animals. And if you were in their shoes, if somebody had power over you, and you wouldn't understand how they're dominating you, how they're doing what they're doing,
Okay.
it wouldn't mean that they should have the right to kill you. They should have the right to oppress you. You know.
No, that's true.
So
I'm agree
it's
with
the
you.
same as for any other animal. They do have feelings, they do have emotions, and they do think also. They dream, they do all these kind of things. Have you had a pet before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little dog.
Yeah, you've seen how dogs dream, right?
Yeah.
All these other animals dream too. They dream, they have relationships with other animals. And for us to cut their throat and chop them into pieces because we get pleasure from it, is that really a nice thing to do?
No. No, I'm agree with you. That's true.
Just saying, let's not do that.
Okay.
Do you think you can try to not do that?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, let me give you a documentary to help you out, okay? So, sorry, give me 1 second. So, can you just watch the minion? It appears if you scan this QR code on top. Not now, just
Okay.
when you watch it, okay?
Okay.
And until you watch it, can you make choices that don't oppress animals?
Sure. Why
I
not?
appreciate you. Have a good one. Cheers.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
You see, this guy did not get defensive. You see? This guy actually had a good conversation with me. Somebody's telling me go shower. I mean, I showered this morning after the gym. Why would I go shower again? Yeah, seemed honest, says Alexandra. Yeah, he seemed honest indeed. I like it when people are honest. I was pressuring him a little bit. And his body language kept moving away from me. But, you know, looking fit, says Nessa. Thank you. I actually did my body fat percentage calculator today. I calculated my body fat, brother. My body fat. Well, my body fat. The machine said, it's not a DEXA scan. It's one of those machines where you have to hold on here and here. So it's not incredibly accurate, but it's pretty accurate as far as I understand. Like it's in close proximity between 3 to 5% to a DEXA scan. And I got 7% body fat. I don't think I have 7% body fat, but I think I'm somewhere between 10 and 12% body fat. That's kind of where I'm at, because you can see my abs, you can see definition in my chest, you can see definition in my legs. You would bulk quicker with red meat. 7% is low. It's very low, Louis, but I'm not 7%. How old are you? I'm 38. You could bulk faster with meat. What's the empirical evidence for that? Because we have empirical evidence of the opposite. We actually have evidence that they trained athletes, one consuming animal products. Well, not one. a group consuming animal products and group consuming plant-based products, and the muscle that they grew after a certain period of time was identical. There was no statistically significant difference between them. 38 years of stupidity. Hey, why are you judging babies, man? You're calling me a stupid baby? Why would you call me a stupid baby, huh? You can call me a stupid adult if you want, because, you know, I'm telling you to not oppress animals, and that somehow makes me stupid. Well, it doesn't make me feel that way. You think I'm stupid because I'm telling you to not oppress animals. But judging me as a baby, it's kind of a dick move. But that's okay. I mean, you force innocent animals into slaughterhouses, so I can imagine you don't really care about consent or this kind of stuff. Chip, I do believe you shower. Whether you believe it or not, it does happen. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Funny. I'm not trying to look bigger, actually. How is 38 a baby? Damn, you're dumb. Well, Mr. Buckerai for life, you said that I was 38 years stupid, right? That's what you said, didn't you? 38 years of stupidity because I'm 38 years old. If I'm 38 years old and I'm 38 years of stupidity, that means when I was the age of 1 month old, you called me stupid. Because apparently I was 38 years of stupidity. So there you go. You called me when I was a baby stupid. That's what I was saying. But I know it's difficult for you to process that. I know it's difficult for you to understand this kind of stuff. It's simple math at the end of the day. You know, you subtract. But it, you know, subtracting 38 from 38 is a bit difficult for some. I get that. Don't worry about it, man. 10 years vegan, never looking back. Wish I went vegan sooner. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, Oka. That's awesome. Same. Everybody wishes the same thing, that we went vegan earlier. So many people really want to comment on how I look like, on how I look sick or weak or something. It's so insane, man. Like, people are so mean to me. All because I'm trying to defend innocent animals. Okay. Okay, brother. Maybe, you know, maybe think about it a little bit, because a lot of you people are also people who, the minute that I bring up animal agriculture or exploiting animals, you bring up this compassionate, all-knowing God, but then you come into these chats and be like, oh, you look like a fucking nasty, I don't like you. You're saying something I don't like, therefore it's okay for me to judge your looks. You're saying something that makes me feel insecure about my choices. Therefore, I need to judge how you look like to make me to feel better about myself. Do you believe in God? I don't believe in Santa Claus, no. I am diabetic and I eat meat. You're diabetic and you pay for animals to be exploited and slaughtered for you. So let's put it this way, everybody. While you're here in this chat, while you're here and you're explaining what you're telling people what to do. By the way, interesting, this person is saying eat more meat. Very interesting, because I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just telling them to respect the animal rights. I'm essentially telling them, hey, how you respect human rights, respect animal rights. Telling them what not to do, to not oppress innocent animals. But while we're here and you're telling people what to do, at least be, you know, courageous enough, be an actual, have the guts, have the courage to call it what it is, okay? When you tell people eat more meat, tell people, hey, exploit and slaughter innocent sentient beings for optional products. Tell them that. When you say I like meat, say I like exploiting and slaughtering innocent sentient animals. Say that. Come on, say all the things that you are claiming, but bring the victim into consideration, okay? Not just what you get out of it. Because when you just explain what you get out of it, you're essentially talking exactly as any other oppressor on this planet has. What their benefit is, what they get out of it, and not a single word about what. Not a single thing about the victim. You see, Buckeye for Life is all for the exploitation and killing of humans also. DRG says, I didn't say that, I said I want to be vegan, but can't. DRG, what is keeping you from being vegan, huh? Well, why can't you respect animal rights? What's so difficult about respecting animal rights? Chip mimicking non-vegans. That's what I'm here for, says Alexandra. Go all in today. Please do it for me. I will, Alexandra. I will. Actually, meat is very good. Meat is very good. I'm sorry, I don't want to be a dick like that. I don't know. I feel like when I mock them that way, I'm kind of creating this certain type of person.
Hi.
Hey, you want to have a conversation with me?
Yes, of course.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Hi guys.
You want to come here so that you can view?
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Amin.
Amin, nice to meet you. I'm Chip. Where are you from, Amin?
What's your name?
Chip.
Chip. Okay.
Where are you from, Amin?
I'm from Germany.
From Germany.
Yes.
Love it. So, Amin, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals.
Okay.
Do you think animals deserve rights?
Yes, of course.
Do you think we should respect animals' rights?
Yes.
And one right in particular I'm interested in, the body autonomy of animals. That means the right to decide for their own body. Do you think we should respect that right of animals?
Yes, but I think it's a bit. Was heißt schwer? It's a bit difficult because animals can't talk to us.
No, but there's humans who can't talk to us also. When you see a human being who you can't talk to, or an animal who you can't talk to, do you instantly think, oh, I can do whatever I want to them now, or
No,
I should
of
go
course
out
not.
there and cut their throat or something?
No, of course not.
No, no, because that's not our instinct, is it? When we see them, we're like, oh, they're cute, or look at that, an
Yes.
animal, right?
Yes, yes.
So do you think that when we pay for animals to be exploited and killed for us, to make optional products like meat, like eggs, like cheese, do you think we can choose something else and no longer pay for them to be put in that position?
Yes. For example, like tofu.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
one example. Is one good example.
Yeah,
Also, I don't know, like you can take proteins like from other stuff, like I don't know,
Yeah.
tofu and yeah.
you get protein and all your nutrition from other sources. Do you think
Yes.
you can also wear things that are not made of their skin, like
Yes,
not leather?
100%. Yes, yes, yes.
100%, yeah, yeah. So, are you vegan?
No, I'm not vegan, but was heißt unterstützen? I support that.
What do you mean you support it?
I support that the world has humans that respect that and don't eat animals, but I'm not vegan and was soll ich sonst noch sagen?
Vielleicht, dass du experimentieren würdest damit, dass du es mal vielleicht ausprobierst,
Was heißt ausprobieren? Ich würde es. Yes, but I've tried it one time.
You tried respecting animals?
Yes, I was vegan for 3 weeks.
And it was difficult to respect animals. What happened? You just had to cut a throat or something?
It was difficult because it's normalized to eat meat, animals, it's normalized, or eggs.
Yeah.
But of course you have other options and that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you have other options, how can you say that when you have other options, can you say that it is moral or it is the right thing to choose for an animal to have their throats cut and chopped into pieces so that you can eat their flesh? Would that be moral when you can choose something else?
No, that's not moral, but animals are not humans. So
Why would that matter? If it's not moral, why would that matter if they're
because
humans or not?
our species ist was soll man sagen? Unsere Spezies ist doch die größte im Prinzip. Checkt ihr, wie ich meine? Weil der will mich richtig auseinandernehmen, ne?
Ich weiß nicht, wie man He says that humans are above animals.
Okay.
Like it's in the nature.
Yeah.
Because from many ages we survived.
Yeah.
And we killed animals to
How
live our
do you
lives.
judge that a human is better than an animal?
Maybe we are not better. In many times
But you said
animals
we're superior, right?
are better, but to live or to was heißt überleben? Or to survive from nowadays you have to. Nee, was von früher? Digga, mein Englisch ist so tot, ne? Ich wollte einfach sagen, wenn man früher einfach Tiere gegessen hat, dass es bis jetzt, wie soll ich sagen?
Keine Ahnung.
Einfach, man hat doch früher Tiere gegessen, damit man einfach überlebt und das hat sich so jetzt einfach in den Menschengedanken gesetzt.
It's just that animals were always food for people, so it's in our nature to eat animals.
So if it was always done, does that make it right?
No, it's not great, but like it's in nature.
Well,
It's in our
not
minds.
it's not nature, but like it doesn't really matter, right? Like so do you just do what something that's always been done, or
Yes,
so you don't think for yourself?
I think for myself, but that's how the algorithm is in our human mind, in my opinion.
Well, it's clearly not, because you tried to adopt a plant-based diet, right?
Yes, but I've
Why
tried
did you try it?
because I wanted to feel like other humans who live that every day, to not eat animals.
Yeah. So you didn't do it for the animals.
I did it for myself.
You did it for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So being vegan means respecting animals' rights.
Yes.
Just like being a feminist means respecting women's rights.
Yes.
Do you think we should respect women's rights?
Yes.
Do you think we should respect animals' rights?
But they don't have rights like in the law. They
No,
are
they
there
don't.
to.
Just like women didn't also at one point in our time, right? Just 100 years ago, women didn't have rights in our legal
But
system.
now they have rights.
But now they don't. So do you think that when women didn't have rights in the legal system, it was the right thing to not respect their rights? Because they didn't have them in the legally?
Ja.
Was hat er
Er hat einen
gesagt?
Punkt. Er hat einfach nur gesagt, dass ist es richtig, dass als Frauen keine Rechte haben, es trotzdem okay war, die dann halt so zu behandeln, als sie keine Rechte hatten. Deswegen sollte man jetzt auch Tiere mit einem Recht haben, dass die Art der Tiere sterben so wichtig ist. Und du
Ja,
dann
rede.
redest du mit dem
No, also, was war noch die Frage von dem, Digga? Ohne Spaß, ich bin so weg.
Ob es richtig war, dass Frauen, wo sie keine Rechte haben, sie so zu behandeln.
No, that was not right. No.
That was not right.
Nee.
Okay. So if that was not right, why wouldn't this also not be right?
I think, for myself,
What makes it right to kill an animal without any need?
yes, was heißt Ernährung? Like, the food for itself, like...
But it's optional food, isn't it? You can be
Yes,
food,
there are
they can be
options.
food,
Of course,
dog
but
can
it's
be food.
one main thing to eat.
It's not. You can eat something else, as you just said. As we started.
But you can also eat meat.
Just like you can also eat dogs. Would you choose to eat dogs?
If my life is dependent from it, maybe.
No. In the same situation, not if your life is dependent on it. Would you choose, I ask you, not would you do
No,
it if you had
I would not eat a dog.
So you would not choose to eat dogs?
No.
But you choose to eat all these other animals?
Yes, because...
So why don't you give them the same rights that you give to a dog?
Because they aren't... Like, they can't talk. I know, but...
Do you think if you were born in China, where in certain areas they eat dogs, would you feel the same, or would you eat dogs in that situation?
that situation, maybe I would try it.
Yeah.
Because it's in the culture.
So you do exactly what everybody else does.
Yes,
Yeah. So don't you want to think for yourself?
I think for myself, but
It sounds like not.
most people do the same stuff. That's
So
how
therefore
we...
you should do it though.
Yes.
Is that the life you want to live? So during the times when there were slavery and most people had slaves, you would have had slaves also.
If der der will mich richtig auseinandernehmen. Ne? Ich hau den gleich, bei Gott. Ich hau den gleich, ich weiß das, ja.
richtig gefickt. Entweder du sagst jetzt, ja, ich stimme dir zu, oder du diskutierst weiter bis
Der ist wie
morgen.
diese militante Veganerin, checkst wie ich
Nee,
weiß?
aber er hat recht.
Er hat recht, aber
Aber es ist halt schwer für Leute, die. Also, das
You don't like Rafaela, the militante vegana?
she's from Germany. Like,
Yeah, she's awesome.
I think she's too aggressive.
Yeah.
With her with-
yeah. Cutting the throats of animals is not aggressive, but somebody telling you to stop is too aggressive.
No, it's like, was heißt die Art, die...
the way how she tries to
Persuade people.
And also, I think also, the way how animals are killed is not good.
But you're gonna pay for it anyway. It's not good. I don't like how it's done, but I'm gonna pay for it because
If it's free,
everybody else does it. And I consider myself a free thinker, but I do what everybody else does, even though I find it bad.
Ja.
Yeah. You don't see the contradiction there, do you? And what's the difference between you and any other animal who does exactly what other animals do also? Because it sounds like...
I'm smarter.
Well, it doesn't sound like you're using that smartness because you're not thinking for yourself. You're literally doing what everybody else is doing also. I don't mean to be a dick to you, man, but you're using a justification that everybody else does it to continue exploiting and killing animals because everybody else does it. That's your whole explanation. I don't know what they're laughing about. Are they making fun of you?
No, but my English is not that very good. I don't understand every sentence you say, you know?
What didn't you understand?
I don't know. Ich weiß nicht, was er selber gesagt hat. Keine Ahnung.
hat einfach nur gefragt, was nicht verstanden hat.
I said, what's the difference between you and an animal that makes it
Was ist der
that they
Unterschied
don't
zwischen dir und
deserve
einem
rights
Tier?
and you do?
Ja,
Because you said you're smarter,
yes.
but it sounds to me like
Because like in the pre-ages, we killed animals to live our lives.
oh, in the pre-ages
To survive.
we stoned women because we thought they were witches.
Pontoniades!
Should we continue doing that?
Hallo! Wir machen wieder bei der Sache mit.
Der nimmt mich richtig auseinander, ich meine das ernst.
So should we continue stoning women because we did it in the pre-stone ages?
No, of course not, but
Der ist gegen Fleisch.
animals are not humans. And I think,
But humans are animals.
yes, but we are was heißt schlauer? Was smarter,
Well, there are human beings who have the same intellectual capacity as animals. Is it okay to kill them?
no.
Why not? They're not as smart, you say.
Yeah, but they can't talk and how I say it.
What if they can't talk and they're not as smart as humans? Would it be okay to kill them then?
No, it's not okay.
So then what is the difference, man? Why kill these animals?
But what do you want me to say?
I want you to stop killing animals.
But I don't kill them.
You pay somebody to do it. I want you to stop paying people to kill animals.
But that's our nature.
It's not our nature.
That's how we did it 100,000 years ago.
Yeah, but yet again, 100,000 years ago, we stoned women for being intelligent.
But it's Digga, wie soll ich sagen?
For thousands of
But
years,
now
women
it's
didn't
about
have
animals.
rights.
Now it's about
Women didn't
animals.
have rights for thousands of years. What's your justification for all of the sudden saying animals should be killed? Because if you're saying we've always done it, well, we've always done other weird shit, and we shouldn't. You say we shouldn't do it anymore. It just sounds to me like you really just want to follow what everybody else does. Do you really want to be a follower, or do you want to be a free thinker, man?
I'm a free thinker, but if
But
I
you're
want
not-
to eat
you
meat,
say
I
that.
eat meat.
It's like saying I'm a free thinker, but if I want to do something, I can't justify it. I can't say why it's the right thing to do. Do you think at least that you choosing to kill an animal is wrong?
Maybe it's wrong, maybe, but
So why continue doing something that you find wrong?
why are people smoking? It's also wrong. It's not good for your
Well,
health.
wait a minute. Because if you're smoking, if you're blowing nose in a baby's face, that's a different thing.
But
I'm not asking you, if you're hurting yourself, hurt yourself, I don't care. I'm not asking you to not hurt other beings.
okay, but maybe in Africa, a lion kills a zebra. Is
Oh,
that
therefore
okay?
it's, well, in Africa, a
hab den richtig sauer
a
gemacht.
lion rapes another lion in Africa, therefore you should go ahead and
But
rape
is that
people
okay?
here.
Is that okay?
They do it out of necessity. Do you need it?
No?
So there you go. There's a difference there.
Hat einen Punkt. Stimme ihm zu.
Aber was soll ich dir jetzt sagen? Trotzdem mache ich das, was ich will. So vom Ding her.
Dude, there's no motivation for it. Like, I don't know what you're trying to say.
He agrees with you, but he's not going to stop eating.
Yeah, it just sounds to me you agree with me, but you don't want to stop doing it. It's exactly like what every other oppressor in this history has done. You know, all this is gonna end at some point. People are gonna look back and they're gonna say, whoa, these people were barbarians. Just like we look back now on people who were stoning women, just like how we look back now on people who were killing other people. All of them, because they're all as violence and barbaric things for no need. And on top of that, you call yourself a free thinker, while at the same time you buy into the bullshit that these corporations are selling you. Oh, it's okay, you need it, or this kind of stuff. Come on, man. You can do better. Why stoop yourself this low?
My English is not that good to...
It's okay. It's okay. I get it. It's fine. We're going in circles. So I'll just give you a card, okay? Can you just promise me you'll watch Dominion?
What should I watch?
Dominion. It appears on top when you scan this QR code.
Alright.
Okay, thank you. Come on, man. Think for yourself. Don't be like everybody else, okay? Cheers. Have a good one. Like, sometimes it will be like that. I mean, he wasn't speaking very well in English, so it's a little bit difficult to have conversations. Think for yourself and do as I say. No, brother, think for yourself and do what you think is, don't do what you think is wrong. He clearly said that it is wrong, is it not? But I see you cherry picking and strawmanning my argument. It's fine. Maybe don't strawman my argument. I would love to debate this chap, says Matt Hugh. Well, Matt Hugh, you have all the contact details in the description of this stream, so you can contact me on Instagram. Send me a message. Apparently, people who try to contact me on Discord, if you can also try to contact me on Discord, but I'm not gonna accept friend requests. I just don't accept friend requests on Discord. I have a lot of them, and I don't want to friendship people who I don't know. So it's easier if you do it on Instagram. Perhaps learn what strawmanning is. Well, that was a strawman argument. They were misrepresenting my position. That's exactly what a strawman is. When somebody's misrepresenting the argument, it is a strawman. Are you gay? No, I'm not. But if I were, that would be perfectly fine and that would be perfectly beautiful. Because being gay is just as beautiful as being straight, as being bi, just as beautiful as being bi, just as beautiful with every sexual orientation that you have. As long as there's consent, brother, there's no problem there. But I'm sure you have a problem with there, because how dare people do in their own privacy, hell, how dare people hold hands with somebody you didn't explicitly say that they should hold hands with? How dare they? Gay is not natural. Well, you see, that's where you're wrong, because gay is actually a natural behavior that's observed in a lot of animals. Hi, you want to have a conversation with me?
Sure.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure.
1 second. You want to come here so that chance view?
Sure.
What's your name?
My name is Matt.
Matt, nice to meet you. I'm Chip. Where are you from, Matt?
From North Carolina.
North
States.
Carolina? Oh,
Yes.
love it. My sister lives in North Carolina. Where in North Carolina?
Charlotte.
My sister lives in Charlotte. Love it.
Really?
Yeah,
No way.
I actually stayed there for like a couple of months. It was nice.
Do you know what part of Charlotte she lives in? North of the city?
Southwest.
South of the city?
Southwest,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm northeast of the city.
You're northeast of the city, you're on the other side. There
Yeah.
you go. I've never been on the north of Charlotte, but I visited Charlotte a couple of times. So
It's growing a lot.
It's growing a lot, yeah. So let me ask you, what'd you say, Matt?
Matt.
Matt. So Matt, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for the animals. Do you think animals deserve rights?
Generally, yes.
Generally, yes. Do you think they deserve the right to body autonomy? That means the right to decide for their own body?
Probably generally, yes.
Generally, yes.
I eat meat, so... I don't know
So,
if that-
do you think that when you buy these products like meat, like eggs, like cheese, you're violating the rights of the body autonomy of an animal? Or you're paying somebody to do so?
Maybe somewhat.
Yeah. And do you think you need to do that?
Do I need to eat that?
Yeah.
No, I don't feel too badly about it, though.
So you don't need to do it?
Probably don't need to do it, no.
No. So do you think that then, is it moral, according to you, to violate the body autonomy of an animal, to exploit them and kill them for a product you do not need?
It doesn't bother me a whole lot.
So is that moral?
That's a good question. I don't know. Are you trying to convince me otherwise? Or?
I'm trying to understand where your values lie. Because
Yeah.
I'm assuming if we did that to dogs, would that be moral?
I would not eat a dog.
No, but if I bring a dog into existence and then kill them at an early age, only to use their body as a punching bag.
Mm-hmm.
It's an optional product, clearly. I can punch something else. I don't need to punch the body of a dog.
Right.
But I really want to do this. And I don't feel bad about doing it. Am I
Right.
acting morally or not?
Well, I wouldn't want to punch any animals.
No. But what's the difference between putting your fist in an animal or chopping them into pieces and putting their flesh through your mouth hole?
Well, I think animals generally get eaten in nature anyways.
Animals get beaten up in nature also always.
Only if they're being eaten.
Yeah, so it's in nature it happens out of necessity though, right? You don't have
Yes.
that. You don't have that
Mostly,
aspect
yes.
of it. Yeah. You don't have necessity. I would say if I'm on a deserted island, you know how the people who crashed in the Andes, they cannibalized each other.
Yes.
Some of them ate each other. I wouldn't judge them. They did it to survive. So in a survival situation, you might do weird shit like that. Animals are in survival situations in the wild. We're
Yeah.
not. We have options. I couldn't go around killing and eating humans now, could I?
No, I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, you wouldn't recommend that. So what's the difference between doing that and doing it to an innocent animal?
No, it's an interesting point, but I still don't think I have too much of a problem with eating animals.
Do you have a problem with the exploitation and killing of animals? Because that's what I'm talking about. I understand you get pleasure from it, but can you talk about the victims for a second?
Well, you say exploitation of it. I guess it depends on how they're being treated.
Well, they're always exploited regardless of how they're treated. They're always brought into existence by us and taken out from existence by us. But when we deem them, whenever we deem that to happen, right?
Right.
So, is that fair?
What about people that need some level of meat to grow better?
I'm a certified nutritionist. I haven't met a single person who needs meat so far.
No, I don't know that much about nutrition, so I don't know.
Yeah, there isn't anybody out there who needs it. But if they need it, I wouldn't judge them for doing it. But if you're in a situation, but if you don't need it, you know, it's bad.
What
You can't
defines
justify need. It means you would die otherwise.
Well,
It means-
die how
can you-
fast?
Well, if you can be healthy on a plant-based diet, can you be healthy on a plant-based diet?
I might die, I don't know.
You might die. What
don't
makes
need- I don't
it
need
so
plants.
different than anybody else?
I don't know if I'm different than other people other than I just don't like eating
Well, then we
plants.
have empirical evidence that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet.
Well, some people can probably.
You don't like eating plants?
I do not like eating plants, no.
80% of what you're eating there is plants.
I don't like eating plants with no meat.
You don't like eating plants with no meat? There's no meat in there.
No, I wouldn't eat this to stay healthy either.
Yeah, I'm just like trying to understand because when it comes to like, if it were dogs, you wouldn't pay for them to be killed and exploited for you.
No, I wouldn't.
But if it's pigs, you would.
I do eat pigs.
So what's the difference between them that justifies the difference in view?
Well, I think they answer that in Pulp Fiction.
What's the difference between them? I've seen Pulp Fiction a couple of times, so I don't
Right.
understand the reference.
He makes a joke about pigs root around in their own filth.
Well, they don't. We put them in their own filth.
No, I guess
If we,
so.
if we grew up, if we would farm dogs, they would also be in their own filth.
No. Well, I appreciate the conversation. I have to keep going though.
So, what's the difference between dogs and pigs that justifies the difference in treatment?
To me, dogs are more intelligent animals. You might
Well,
argue
pigs are
they're
actually
not.
more intelligent. Yeah.
Well, they might be, but they don't come across that way.
Oh, so is it about perceived intelligence? So a human being who has a perceived intelligence of an animal, it would be okay to exploit and slaughter them?
No.
A dog who has the perceived intelligence of a pig would be okay to exploit and slaughter them?
I would need a dog.
So it's not perceived intelligence then? What's the
No,
difference
maybe
then?
to me it is.
But it sounds
I
like
appreciate
it's
your
not
argument.
even to you.
No, it's not to me. But I
So then
appreciate
what's the
the
difference
opportunity to
between
talk.
them?
Well, I've been kind now. I was trying to say goodbye, but
Well, you
I hope
can
enjoy your
always
conversation.
leave this conversation, but the animals that are exploited and slaughtered for you and on your behalf cannot escape the violence and oppression that you put them through.
Well, I don't put them through directly, but I understand your argument.
Yeah,
but-
you do. You support it.
Alright,
It
well.
happens because you pay for it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, have a good day.
So you're going to continue being an oppressor. I think that this is how the space is, everybody. This is how the space is. This every single time I come here, I remember that the conversations are 80% shitty and 20% good. It's the other way around in the other place, isn't it? But we try different places, and that's okay. What studies prove that a plant-based diet is beneficial for humans? Open up my profile right now. Go into the what do you call it? Community tab. I always miss that name. Community tab, and you'll see the last post that I made shows the studies specifically for that. Chip can handle somebody metaphorically refusing to shake his hand. He was aching for me to shake his hand so that he can go. I did not want to shake his hand also. What are you talking about, man? Well, it's so funny, man. You guys make up your story, the story in your head as much as you want. All of it, and yet again, all of it to attack me, to commit an ad hominem, instead of actually listening to the arguments that I'm saying. It's so ridiculous, guys. Just, do better. Come on, you can be better. You can't just be simple-minded people who attack somebody else because you don't like it. He's saying something we don't like. Quickly, attack his views because he's saying something we don't like. You are mean. You're saying something you don't like. See, like this person. Chip, do you think communism is right? The fuck does that have to do with you choosing to not oppress an animal? Jesus Christ, man. You guys will cling on to everything. Anything. You'll cling on to anything to try to make me look bad so they don't have to listen to me. You want that ad hominem fallacy. You want it so much. So much. Jesus Christ, it's so much easier to attack me than to think for a second, isn't it? Like, look, this person. Seems he is degrading mentally. Oh, look at that. Yeah, see? Oh, he's degrading mentally. How am I degrading anything? Somebody else, abortion. Nobody wants to talk about animals. Nobody. Everybody just wants to stay away from don't talk about it because I feel bad when you talk about the thing that I do. Okay? You're a mean person. Can I see your sign, please? Sure. It says I'm doing a social experiment. Come talk to me. Does the body need protein? Can the body get protein from other sources? First it was consent, now conservatives in the chat don't understand bodily autonomy. Nessa, I wouldn't say it's a political affiliation. I've spoken to both right-wing people and left-wing people, but it is more common that, people who are on the right side don't understand body autonomy or consent as well. I don't know why it is, why conservatives have a more difficult time understanding body autonomy. But when it comes to the body autonomy of animals, it seems like everybody is not understanding that simple, very, very simple thing. Somebody's asking me, are you a commie or not? That's like you asking, should I listen to you or not? Because if your political views don't match mine, then everything you say is wrong. If your political views don't say what I want them to say, then everything you're saying is wrong. The sky is blue. No, it is not, because your political views are not the same as mine. Exactly that. How about you don't put me in the box, brother? How about you don't put me in the box and you actually listen to arguments? Do you think that your brain can handle this idea for a second and not politicize everything, and instead of putting me in the box where I agree with this person, I don't agree with this person, how about you stop putting me in a box and listen to the arguments? I would say that's pretty easy. That's what a logical, critical thinker would do. Listen to the arguments. Don't try to attack the person or put the person in the box or try to find reasons why you shouldn't listen to the person because you don't like the arguments. Just saying. Lol, what an arrogant guy. Doesn't acknowledge that arguments have to be consistent. What exactly am I being inconsistent about, brother? I can listen to it. Tell me. Don't be gay. Eat hay. Be as gay as you want to be, brother. Be as gay as you want to be. Be as gay or as not gay as you want to be. I don't care. You guys want to have a conversation with me? Are you okay being live on YouTube? How old are you?
I'm 17.
17?
18.
18, okay. I'm Chip. What's your name?
Nice to meet you, Perry. Perry.
Perry, okay.
And Levi.
Levi.
Yeah.
Levi and Perry. Okay, so I'm an animal rights activist.
Yeah.
I fight for animals. How do you guys feel about animals?
Yeah, I like animals. I like animals, yeah.
Yeah, do you think animals deserve rights?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think they deserve the right to body autonomy? That means the right for them to decide for their own body.
I mean, they
Well,
don't really have the cognitive function to decide, right?
So,
Well,
in animals in the wild do not have.
they do, but like
We decide for them.
Like,
no,
not
we
on
we,
our
sh-
level.
we shouldn't decide for them. I think. Well, unless we can like decide for them in a way that helps them, you know.
Exactly.
But
So
like
if we
locking them
decide-
up in big barns and stuff, grouped together, like we have a lot here with the pigs and
I
the
mean, you still
chickens.
eat
That's
meat,
fucked
right?
up. Yeah, I still eat meat, but I'm trying to stop eating meat, you know. But
Wait, actually.
yeah, I'm trying.
So
to
wait a
eat
minute.
less meat.
So
know?
you're right about it, right? If we're taking away their body autonomy, we should look after their interests, not ours, right?
Yeah.
But we would to a child. If we're taking care of a child, we're not going to do something to that child unless it's in their benefit, not
Yeah,
in ours,
exactly.
right? Exactly. So when it comes to animals, as you said, yeah, we put them in barns, we keep them locked in farms, and we exploit and kill them for something we don't need: meat, eggs, fish, milk, cheese, all of these products. Do you think we can stop doing that?
In the future, yeah, but right
yeah,
now I don't think so.
But we'd still need something like artificial meat or something, or at least if like
We have
like-
plant-based meat.
yeah,
Yeah,
true.
my problem with plant-based meat is that stuff is expensive, you know.
It's cheaper here in the Netherlands.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
It's not cheaper than like regular,
It is.
like processed, like
I
very
think at-
processed.
It is
the time it is,
100%
at the time it
cheaper.
is.
I actually checked it myself.
Right now, I
recently.
think it is, yeah.
It's been cheaper for 2 years now. Plant-based
Like,
meat has been cheaper.
You're talking about the supermarkets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's right. But like when you talk about fast food and shit.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's what you mean. Like if you
Yeah,
go to a
yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah.
If you go to a restaurant at the place where I work, you pay it's only 50 cents, but still 50 cents more for the vegan burger than for the regular burger.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So-
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's very
fucked up.
fucked up.
But either way, I would say 50 cents is not that much to pay for an animal
No,
to not be
no.
exploited and killed, is it?
Definitely.
Well, and either way, like you can make choices where you don't exploit and kill an animal,
Yeah.
can't you, right? So, do you think it's okay to put these animals in these positions for products that we don't need?
No, it's.
I mean, like in the
not.
essence, it's not okay, right?
If
Yeah.
you're thinking about
But-
morality and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't think society can switch like from day to day. You know, like it needs to be a process.
Yeah, it's just like
and,
cars, you know.
Yeah.
like
Switching to electric cars, electric bikes, a lot of.
like I'm buying my first scooter electric.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm gonna do because
So
it's
soc-
more environmental friendly and all
But I'm
that
not here to
stuff.
speak about the environment, and that's great that you're doing that. But society, you're right, can't change all society.
Yeah, yeah.
But we as individuals can, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And if you find that something you're doing is wrong, don't you think you have the responsibility to change?
I think I have the choice to change and the responsibility to like.
But if you find it wrong and you continue doing it, wouldn't that make you a hypocrite?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah, but
does.
like I find smoking wrong, but I smoke.
Well, but smoking is wrong. Why is smoking wrong? Is it smoking immoral?
It's not immoral. It's,
It's
just
not
bad.
immoral,
It's just
for
bad
the
for your
environment.
health.
Well,
yeah.
it's immoral in a sense because you're supporting a company that's killing millions of people.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
sure,
So-
you can say that, but I would say when it comes to these animal products, it's immoral because there are other victims,
Yeah.
not yourself, right?
That's true.
And
That's fair.
when you create victims, don't you think you should take a different consideration? It's not like, oh, I'm harming myself or oh, I'm doing
Yeah.
something I don't. It's bad for my health. You're literally killing hundreds of animals each year
Yeah.
for something you don't need.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I don't want to sound like a jackass right now, but I can make the change for the whole world, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
but you
I-
can
and
change
I
it
know,
for
I know I
yourself.
can change it for
If
myself.
every individual changes, the whole
Exactly.
world
But
changes.
not everyone will
Exactly.
change,
You
right?
know?
So what if I like?
Well, I think if
But
the
it doesn't
majority
even-
would change, it would already help a lot, you know, and eventually everybody would.
But so you adopting a plant-based diet could save up to 100 animals per year.
Yeah.
And even if nobody changes, 100 animals per year is not nothing.
No,
Because
that's fair.
if you take into consideration the idea there's 8 billion people on this planet, and let's say there's this one person, let's say Elon Musk has so much money that he can pay any government to kill 10 people from from any country that he wants to.
Yeah.
And it means nothing to the whole population of Earth. It's 8 billion people.
Yeah.
But if he picks you to get killed,
It does
it matters to
Yeah.
you. So it's the same for those animals. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, the number of animals being exploited and killed is still kind of the same because it's in the tens of billions per year. So subtracting 100 doesn't really mean a big difference to that number,
fair, that's
but it
fair.
means everything to those animals.
Yeah, and if everybody would save.
And
100
if everybody
animals,
would do it, also
save
we would
a lot of animals.
essentially
That's
end
fair,
up
that's
in not it not happening anymore. And plus, you got to think about who you are as an individual, right? Because, you know, during slavery times, like we're lucky because we live in a time right now when all people are generally free, right? Like women have rights, people of different races have rights. But if you
Depends
think
on
of
the place, but
yeah, it depends on the place. You're right.
There's
But
a lot of places
where these
it is a
rights are still
possibility. Yeah.
stifled and it's bad. But like if you think about 100 years ago, maybe 200 years ago, only white people, only white men had rights even in this country right now. So it's in that time, if you lived in that time, you got to think, would I have been a person who would have not tried to give rights to anybody else, or would I have been a person who would have just said, fuck all everybody else, they don't deserve rights because I have them? Because it's in the same thing now. Right now we're in a place where, yeah, most humans have rights, but animals don't have any rights. And you have the power within yourself
I wouldn't
to no longer
say
oppress
that
them.
I would compare it with those times personally.
I
That's my
understand where you're
opinion,
coming
though,
from, you
but-
know, because
From the perspective of the victim, it is very
it's
similar.
still slavery in a sense because you're keeping
Yeah.
them captive, you're killing them, mistreating them. So
Yeah, exactly. It's still a form of slavery to them. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But you said you want to change, huh? You
yeah,
said you want to give
I'm,
it up.
I'm trying, but my dad still eats meat. Like he's also lessening, but he still eats like 3 to 4 times a week. Eats meat, you know.
Do you mind if I challenge that a little bit?
Yeah.
So if your dad would start eating dogs all of a sudden, would you eat
No.
dogs?
No, definitely. I wouldn't.
But it's the thing, like he eats what his dad makes, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's
like,
also why I asked if his dad made dogs, would you eat dogs? And you said no, right? So there is a chance there. I understand you have a little bit more difficulty, of course, because you are subject to what your parents do.
Yeah.
But if you can choose to say no, or at least in the times when you can make a change, in the times when you can make the choices yourself, you make the right choices, then you know you're not always going to be with your dad, and it's all about the choices that you can make. So if you can make a choice where you cannot oppress where you can choose to not oppress an animal, I would say you should do that, right?
Yeah.
If your dad, if you can't escape what your dad does, then you know it is what it is. It's
No.
sad, but it is what it is.
No, that's true. No, but you know, I'm trying to go to like just eating meat when I'm going out or during Christmas, you know, because.
But that's exactly the times when you make decisions, so you should not eat those times.
Well, no, but the thing is, you know, I think I could change to just eating vegetarian or vegan. Well, vegan is a little more difficult, but vegetarian at least.
Vegetarian is the same thing.
Yeah, well, milk and eggs, you know.
Milk and eggs are the most cruel to animals.
Yeah.
Because while for meat, animals die at a young age, they die at the age of 1 or 2 years old.
Yeah.
For milk, these animals get sexually exploited every year so that they get pregnant.
Yeah.
They have their babies stolen from them, and their babies killed, and all of it so that we can get their milk, which is it's just way worse.
I've been vegetarian for how long was that? I used to be vegetarian for like a year.
Yeah.
And the problem with me is I have a really like bad, what do you say? Like I didn't get enough food nutrients, vitamins
Yeah,
from the
my
food I
girlfriend
was
had that as
eating.
well.
And
You probably didn't eat enough. That's a very common thing.
Yeah, but there's certain nutrients that
Yeah.
are in meat, you know, and
None.
like my girlfriend, my current girlfriend, her doctor told her she had to start eating meat or taking supplements.
Yeah, so you can supplement.
But she already takes ADHD medication and other medications, so she didn't want to just be, you know, eating pills all day, you know.
No, but it's not about eating pills. First of all, the only supplement that you need to take is B12.
Yeah.
And B12, you also take it as a supplement from meat because B12 was found in a bacteria on the ground.
Yeah.
But because of all the agriculture that we did, B12 is kind of fucked, like cobalamin it's called. And what we do today is we feed B12 to the cows, to the chickens, to the pigs, so that after we kill them, you get B12.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is essentially you're getting a second-hand supplement anyway. So might as well just take B12 yourself. I personally had the B12 deficiency while I was consuming animal products. So some animals may not even be given B12, and then you're relying on and thinking, I'm going to get B12 from meat, and you might not even get it from there. So B12 is one of those vitamins that in the future, all the products in the supermarket would either be fortified by B12 or everybody will take it as a supplement.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done my research, so I don't know exactly how it works. But
Yeah.
just
But you
I've
know,
heard
you got to
things,
think from the
so-
perspective of animals a
But,
little
yeah.
bit, because you know we're in a comfy position where we choose some products and we don't see what happens to them.
No.
But they're in a position where they have their throats cut, where their family members get taken away from them, when their family members disappear, where their friends disappear, and it's insane. That's their
Let me
life.
ask you a question, because one of my dad's friends, he's a professional hunter, right? He get asked by the government to like kill wildlife in
Horrible,
spots
yeah.
where it's like too crowded for them to live, you know? What do you say about the consumption of those meats?
You shouldn't kill those animals also.
But if there's
an area that's
yeah.
way too crowded, so the ecosystem doesn't
Like
function.
Amsterdam, isn't Amsterdam way too crowded of humans?
That's
Should
really
we be
different.
killing humans?
That's different.
Why, in the grand scheme of things, why do humans deserve to live more than any other animal on this
No,
planet?
yeah, I agree, but it's more in the sense of sometimes there's an overpopulation of certain animals. Which
There's other solutions other than killing them, by the way. So if you say you want to
Yeah.
control the population
But
in place,
that's not my
you can
question,
give
that's
birth
not my
control,
question.
you can do whatever. If you find a dead animal, if somebody runs over a dead animal with
Yeah.
their car and you want to eat that dead animal, I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to do it. I personally wouldn't do it. I still would find it disgusting and a violation of that animal's rights, but I wouldn't be here telling you, hey, don't eat them, okay? I wouldn't hold you accountable for
But
it.
if I were to stop eating meat from the supermarket and just hunting for
Yeah.
meat on my own,
It's just as bad.
just as bad.
Well, you kill an animal, right? You kill a sentient being.
But doesn't
When there's
it,
no
like,
need for it.
If it's a less cruel way, I'd say.
It's just like you know, just like and this is gonna sound like an absurd example, but bear with me. Just like if I beat my wife with the lead pipe,
Yeah.
and then I switch to a twig, it's better because it hurts less, but it's still bad. Just in
But
the
it's
same
also
way,
'cause of
killing
the-
a wild animal is
But-
better
But
because
the
I'm
wild
killing
animal,
a.
their living conditions, their whole life was like
Sure,
nice.
but I'm
They
still
were living
killing them.
nice.
I'm
I
still
know
doing
that, I know
something
that,
bad.
but, like,
Hunters and gatherers, right? Was it bad of them to kill animals
They
to
did it
survive?
out of necessity. We don't have a necessity for it. That's the difference. Out of necessity, you know, the people who crashed in the Andes,
Yeah.
the people who crashed their plane in the Andes, they ended up eating other humans. So, in order to survive, in a situation of survival, you might eat humans to survive or human flesh. I don't think you should do that on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
So when you're in a survival situation, you can justify doing horrific things to survive, but outside of that, I don't think you can justify, you know, killing beings who don't want to die just because you get some form of pleasure from it. See what I mean?
That's fair. And you may call me a hypocrite, but I will not like change from day to day, right? Like
I get that you
I will
won't
not-
change from day to
and-
day, but like
You can make efforts too.
You can make
trying,
efforts,
like,
first of all.
I eat like meat like maximum of 2 times a week. For the rest, I eat like I don't know. I don't eat vegan because I find it really difficult for me and my liking to like eat vegan. And
You
that's
don't
just
like
my-
pasta?
I like pasta, but I like
You don't like rice?
I like stuff in
Pasta
my
has
pasta.
eggs, right?
You know?
Say it again.
Pasta has eggs.
No.
At least the one I eat is just flour
Why?
with eggs.
So I think 10% of the pasta has eggs. Most of the pasta doesn't have eggs.
I mean,
Most
if I
of the
make it
pasta
in a
I eat
traditional way, it's eggs.
is made with eggs.
Why? Why
Because
would you
that's the
buy that
recipe.
pasta?
That's
Do you make the pasta yourself?
Yeah.
I don't, but there are people that make
Even if you do
themselves, they
make
use
it, you
eggs.
don't have to use eggs.
It's
In fact,
more
if you use
easy.
eggs, it's worse because it keeps for less time. There's an animal that was exploited for it, and you don't get any benefit from using eggs. And it costs more. So what exactly the benefit from using eggs in the production of pasta? They did it in Italy at some point, but nowadays almost nobody uses. Pasta is just literally wheat and water. That's it. You just mix wheat and water because you have the gluten to bind it together. You don't need eggs for it.
I'd say that's a preference difference.
But this
That's
isn't
all good,
about
that's all good.
preference, man.
I know,
This
I know,
is
but
about
let
animals
me
who.
speak for a sec, alright? Because you keep interrupting me in the middle
didn't
of my
interrupt you at
sentences.
all.
You do interrupt me, but like, it's all good, and I understand where you're coming from. I'm trying to make a change. I'm doing my best. I don't buy from like mass production stores which
You do.
exploit animals as well. How do you know?
And because if you buy it from the city, all of them are coming from mass production sites.
Then how do you know what I do?
because I read the news and I know most of the farms in the Netherlands, I think it's up to 90%, between 80 to 90% of the farms are mass
Most
production
are mass
farms.
production. That's not what I'm talking about.
And
but
it
like-
doesn't even matter because you know why? We actually have a study between of animal welfare index in big farms and small farms coming from 3,000 dairy farms in Germany, and the welfare index is the same. So really, an animal being in a factory farm, we think it's worse, but it's exactly the same as them being in a regular farm. So we just feel worse when we see it, but they're treated like an object just as much on a regular farm as they are on a factory farm. I'm just saying, man. Like, if you were in their shoes, you wouldn't want that to happen to you, would you?
I'm not though.
Well,
Yeah, but still.
It's
come
fair,
on.
but I'm not. Like you may call me a hypocrite for all I care. I'm not like.
I don't
I'm
know if you're a
trying
hypocrite.
To change my ways, you know. Like that's why I keep saying I'm trying to change my ways. I eat meat 2 times a week on the max, and for the rest, I try to keep it low, you know.
I understand what you're saying, man. So I'm not saying that what you're trying to do is not good. It's good, obviously. But what I'm trying to tell you is that imagine you seeing a person, you meeting a person who says, "Hey, I beat my wife every single day," and then you say, "Hey, that's bad. Okay, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna beat her only twice a week." You're still violating somebody's rights, man. You're still killing innocent animals. That's the whole point of it. I understand that from your perspective, there's a gray area. You choose what you want. But if you just look through their shoes, through their eyes, you realize how fucked up it is that take for instance chickens who can live 10 years old. What age do you think they kill chickens at?
I don't know.
42 days. They barely live a month and a half, maybe 2 months at the best case scenario. And they can live 10 years. Imagine you're somebody killing you at the age of 1 or 2 years old.
Or even at 17, still.
It's fucked up, man. It's a fucked up
Let
thing.
me give you a situation, right? Because my uncle, he has his own farm, but he does it like, well, he doesn't like mass produce things.
He does exactly the same thing. He sexually exploits animals and kills them.
He has a really small farm. He has a
Well,
nice chicken.
I've seen it in my grandmother's backyard, dude. I come from Romania. I've seen my grandma had
get
one
that, but
cow, and did the same thing.
This is my uncle. You don't know about my uncle.
I guarantee you that he impregnates animals.
But there are different ways.
So let me ask you this: is there any way of ethically farming humans? Is there any way of ethically farming
I'm just
humans?
saying you're assuming things about like my uncle and his
Is there
ways.
any humane way to farm
That's not
humans?
what I'm saying. You're asking.
But that's what I'm asking you. I'm getting
Ik snap het,
somewhere.
snap je. Maar het is zeg maar, als hij zegt dat mijn oom die shit doet, dan...
Broer, het is geen persoonlijke avond.
Ik hoor je, maar hij laat me mijn punt niet uitleggen.
No, but no, there's not really an ethical way of farming. Yeah, well, it's farming.
It's farming,
animals or whatever, but it's just the real problem here lies with society, I think, and a change just as big as this. Just eating meat goes back like to
Doesn't matter.
hunters and gatherers.
It doesn't matter because yet again, for thousands of years, women didn't have rights. You don't have the impulse right now to take away the rights from women because for thousands of years we did not give them
but
rights.
How long did it take us to get women rights? We're on the way to change it, but it's
As a
not
society, but as individuals, you as an individual living even in that period, you could have chosen to respect the rights of women regardless if everybody
That's
else does
true,
it or
that's
not.
true, that's
So I'm saying the same thing. I understand we live in a society. I'm not putting the burden of what happens to all the animals on you. All I'm
Yeah,
saying is that based on your choices, certain animals get exploited and killed for you. And I'm asking you to not put those in those situations,
Yeah,
okay?
no,
I'll give you some cards and let you go because I see you gotta go, okay? So can you just watch Dominion? That's it. It's a documentary that teaches you what animals go through. That's all it is, okay? All right. Thank you. Have a good one. You seem like a nice guy, man. Don't be an animal abuser. I don't want to push kids too much, as I said. Yeah, rude. Think about that, rude. What, me talking to some people trying to tell them to not oppress animals is rude. But them But the violence, let me show you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of role play here. Let's do a little bit of role play here, S&M, okay? Let's do a little bit of role play, shall we? Excuse me, sir. Can you stop oppressing animals? No, because it's difficult for me. How dare you tell me to stop something I've been doing my whole life? But sir, animals are exploited and killed for you. Surely if you were in their shoes, you wouldn't want that to happen to you. But you know what, you can't tell me what to do, and I'm not to blame for everything. Blah, 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 blah. It's difficult for me. You're being rude. I'm being rude. While this is what you're paying for. I'm being rude. Imagine this, brother. I am the rude one, not the person, not you paying for this to happen to an innocent animal. Not you paying for an animal to go to a slaughterhouse for you. No, I'm being rude. Look at the Greek chef who says yummy when he sees violence. I'm the rude one, not the person who sees violence and blood and says yummy. I'm being rude. Yeah, I'm the rude one. Look at Melon Pip. Melon Pip says this is yummy. Melon Pip, you might have psychopathic tendencies if you look at violence, oppression, and you're saying, look at this, yummy. Look at this. Even slaughterhouse workers don't like this. But you look at it and you say yummy. Exactly. Exactly. And let alone you don't care about animals, because I see a lot of you don't care about animals. But imagine not caring about humans enough. Imagine not caring about the innocent humans also, who are the ones who are oppressed for working in these places. S&M says we love animals. S&M, you love animals. Tell me again, you love animals while also saying that this is yummy, don't you? You love animals while also saying this is yummy, don't you? Hmm? Fresh meat is what I see. This is not fresh meat. This is a sentient being who has their throats cut. Yeah, that's not what it looks like on your plate, but S&M, surely, you who think you're so superior to other animals, you who has these cognitive abilities can understand that this is what you pay for, so that their flesh ends up on your plate, right? Brother, some of you, I swear to God, you're kids, man. You're kids. You're just kids, and I don't understand why you're behaving like kids. But that's okay. Maybe you at some point you will grow up and you will understand the oppression that you are supporting. Maybe at some point you will realize that what you're doing is wrong. But sadly, most of you won't, because most of you just grew up, somebody told you it's okay, and you just bought it. Most of you somebody told you, hey, it's okay to cut throats of animals. And you'll just say, oh, okay, then I'll do it. Am I going to challenge it? No, because I'm not a free thinker. I just do what everybody else tells me to do. I consider myself superior to animals, but I do exactly what everybody else tells me to do. Exactly what everybody else tells me to do. Because it's so difficult not to eat meat. It's so difficult. How else am I going to get protein? How am I going to get protein? Protein is difficult to get. Hey, you want to have a conversation with me?
Yeah, sure. What are we talking about?
Are you okay being live on YouTube? What's your name?
Neil.
Neil, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Neil?
I'm from here.
From here?
Yeah.
Okay, so Neil, I'm not your enemy.
Okay.
Keep that in mind throughout the whole conversation, okay?
Okay.
There's a lot of people in there who see me as their enemy. Okay, because of what I say.
Okay.
I'm here fighting for animal rights. Do you think animals deserve rights?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and I'm here fighting for their rights. Do you think that something you are doing could be violating animals' rights?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Well, for example, smoking a cigarette or something that would hurt the ecosystem for the birds, for example. So I think something like that.
Do you consume animal products?
I eat chicken, yeah.
Do you think that violates the rights of chickens?
Well, it kind of does, but on the other note, survival of the fittest, that's also how I see it. I like chicken, I don't know.
But this is preference of the fittest. It's not survival of the fittest.
Hmm,
If you did it out of
interesting.
survival, it would be a different thing, isn't it?
So would you say that if I hunt the chicken down myself and then prepare it as food, would that count as survival?
Would that still be a preference when you can choose something else?
Well, for example, give me something else to choose.
Tofu, tempeh, seitan.
Good point.
Soy curls.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I guess you're right then, but on the other note, for example, I cannot find those products in the wild, but I can find a chicken, so I hunt the chicken instead.
You can't find chickens in the wild also, because chickens are animals we have bred. So
Fair
chickens
point.
you can't find them
Yeah,
in the
no,
wild.
that was a scenario built
Yeah,
for
I
in
see
the
what
wild.
you mean. But in a day-to-day life, right? In a day-to-day life, when you go to a supermarket and you pick these products, right? Which I'm assuming you do, which I'm assuming every other person does. Knowing that behind this product there is violence, there is exploitation of innocent animals, animals who feel, who think. Don't you think you have the responsibility to choose something else?
Well, I mean, I guess I can see why you would say that, but on the other note, you should also think like all those things also happen to humans as well, and a lot of. I
And
mean,
if you were to
wouldn't hear
if-
a lot of cases, but there's still like wild animal violence towards humans as well. It's a rule of nature. That's how I would see it.
But let me put it this way: when a violent animal kills a human, or a violent animal harms a human, or when a human harms a violent animal also,
Yeah.
it's a situation when somebody is feeling defensive. It's a situation where somebody is trying to defend themselves, whether it's the wild animal and the human is encroaching on their space, or whether it's a human and I don't know, a wild animal came to their house, whatever. In a situation where you need to defend yourself against a wild animal or whatever type of animal, or a human even, I don't think anybody would judge you for doing your best to not get hurt or something, right? And if that ends up with killing somebody, it's fucked up. But you know,
yeah,
shit,
but
you
you
gotta.
should also think about it this way: like, you see that in human laws. For animals, for examples, they don't know human laws, so for them to experience violence or to do it to something, another living creature, would not hit the same towards them as it would for us, since we base everything around like the morals of the human laws.
Yeah, we have morals. They don't. It's
They
true.
don't, exactly.
But not all
so-
humans also have morals.
No, I agree with that.
So
that's a
and
very
even
good
the
point.
humans who don't have morals, we still respect their rights. We don't say, "Hey, you don't have morals, therefore I can do whatever I want to you."
Yeah. Well, that's a controversial one for everyone there. First of all,
Why? I think if somebody does not have morals, we do our best to help them out. When I mean like somebody who's intellectually challenged or somebody who has a disability where
well,
they
I'm intellectually challenged. I have autism diagnosed since I was.
I
like,
wouldn't
a
call
child.
autism an intellectual challenge, by the way.
Me neither, because I function pretty
Yeah.
normal.
You're neurodivergent.
Well, I guess that's how they call it.
Fuck yeah, man. You be
But
you. I love it.
For me, it's different. Like for other people, they would see it as a mental disability, for example, right?
You're
So-
not that, no.
No, of course, I don't see myself that way, but well, I kind of forgot the plot.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So I'm not talking about. So
Oh wait, I found out where I wanted
Yeah,
to pick
yeah,
up.
go for it.
Okay, so we were talking about morals, right?
Yeah.
Like for me, I don't really give a fuck if someone has bad morals and they show that they can't change or they don't want to change. And I don't think you should approach them with the care that you would for someone that does have morality towards humans, animals, whatever. I mean, you can see a lot of things as your equals, right? And that goes for animals as well. But if those things that you call your equal do not share the same vision of equality towards you, then I don't think you should keep on having the right to like show your kindness towards those people or those animals because they
But
won't
let me
show it
let me
back.
clarify what I meant. First of all, I'm
Mhm.
not talking about people who have bad morals. People who have bad morals still have morals. They just
mean,
don't have a
that's
good
true.
moral system. When I'm talking about people who don't have morals, it's people who are incapable of having a moral judgment system. Take for instance infants or
Mhm.
children who remain at the age of an infant who
Like
cognitively
very
they don't
young.
get
Okay,
developed.
yeah,
right?
no, I see- I see what you mean.
These individuals they cannot understand right from wrong, and these individuals we take care of them. We don't just say oh, like if a child accidentally kills an animal, I'm not gonna be like, what the hell are you doing, and beat them or something. I'm gonna try to explain to them that what they're doing is right or wrong, and if they can't understand it, I'm gonna try to do my best to keep them away from animals so that he doesn't kill
That
the
makes
animals.
sense. I mean, I understand that that's pretty much how we would do that.
Yeah.
But that's also still done in your mindset of human laws. Like, this is how we should show the child or the person that can't think for themselves yet how they should treat others so that they can fit into like the human law system.
Yeah.
Animals don't see that.
They don't. But the thing about it is, because let me be clear also, I'm not asking for you to fight for animal rights. I'm not asking you to defend them in any way.
I mean,
because
I'm all there for it, to be honest.
I can understand this idea of not wanting to defend somebody who, in another situation, might oppress you if they had the opportunity. I can understand that, and that's not why I'm asking of people. What I'm asking is the bare minimum of these innocent animals, because they are innocent. They haven't did anything wrong to us. For us to not pay for them to be treated like an object and killed for us, because we have other options.
I feel like I agree with you, but I feel also that we could still harvest meat or like animal products in a more natural way. For example, how I was talking about chicken earlier, the mass production of chicken is crazy, and they're all getting like pushed in like a little cage together, and that's not good for them. It's not good for their health, and also not for the meat that they provide. So I agree with that part.
But
That
neither
it
is
shouldn't be done that way, and there should be like more care for the animals, so that their meat or something that we use from them can be harvested in a very natural way without harming the animal.
But allow me to put it this way, because what you're saying is that we should give them more care, but not enough care to leave them alone and not use them at all. We could do that. We don't need to do this to them, but we should just give them enough care that they have a good life, even if it's a small life, a good life, and then we should kill them, even if they don't want to die, even if they're happy animals and they don't want to die, we should still kill them without any need for it.
Well, in a couple years ago, we had a situation here, like at the north of the Netherlands and a part of Germany, which was that a wolf pack returned and they came back and started killing a lot of sheep.
Yeah.
So if you were to put it that we leave the animals alone, but they are gonna like, those are pack animals, they're moving, they're nomads pretty much. They're gonna keep moving towards different places, and if that can put our system in danger and people in danger for, say, let's say like a little village somewhere.
But that's a different thing we've already been through, right? Because if an animal puts your life in danger, I think you have the right to defend yourself. And I think you have the right to protect yourself. But I'm talking about here because when it comes to animal agriculture, any form of agriculture, not just industrial farming.
So we're just only at the agriculture part.
We can tackle hunting also, but it would be roughly the same. It's a little bit different, but when it comes to agriculture specifically, whether on a small farm or a large farm, we bring these animals into existence, whatever kind of life we give them, and then we kill them. We bring them into existence only to kill them without any need for it. And in my opinion, that's not fair to do to somebody when we can choose not to.
I mean, I agree with that part, and that's why I said like we should find a more natural way, a way of more care that those animals can still be harvested for.
They can still be killed.
Well, I would
Why
not
would we
say
kill
that
them?
like kill them off, but more like.
But harvest them calls it.
Yeah, but if
means
you
killing
die
them.
of old age, I mean, think about it. If those animals die of old age, you could still use them. You could still.
If I die of old age.
I mean, not you, of course. We're
No,
not
but I
talking
know
about
what you mean.
cannibalism.
No,
I'm
but-
just saying, like, for example, like if you have a cow and you just let it live its life, do its thing, and after it dies, you can still have use for it.
I have no problem with that. So I have no
But
problem
that's more
with.
what I meant.
I have no problem if you keep a pet in your house. Let's say you treat them like an individual. You
Yeah, I
don't.
mean, I have a
You
cat,
don't
she's
inseminate them, right? You don't. I don't know. You don't touch their private parts. You don't kill them. You don't see whatever. You look after their interests. And
Mhm.
when they die, should you want to eat them? I don't have a problem with that.
I mean, I wouldn't eat them, of course, after I kept them as a pet.
But that's the whole thing about it, isn't it? Because what I'm saying is that if we are going to have animals, if we're going to have keep animals as we say it, we should look after their interests just as we would a child.
Yeah.
And if they grow up and they live long and they die eventually, and you want to eat them, I'm not going to have a problem with it. necessary. I still think it's kind of weird, as you said, because it would be essentially like eating your pet, because you would have a relationship with that animal.
Exactly. That makes it different than just going to the store and buying meat.
But that's the whole thing about it, because in the store, all these animals are killed as babies.
Mhm.
Animal agriculture brings them. A slaughterhouse, for example, in the Netherlands that kills chickens, kills 250,000 chickens per day. And all of these are baby animals. It's 250,000. Is that not an insane number?
It is. It is. And honestly, it sounds as fucked up, but I would still eat chicken, honestly.
Why?
I just really like it, man. I don't eat any other meat.
But where are your values? Do your values say that if you like something, then it's okay to do it?
I mean, I feel like for me, my values are with me. If I feel like I should do something, it would say like I'm free to do whatever I feel like.
Even if you violate somebody's rights?
Yeah.
So you don't respect anybody's rights?
I mean, I respect self at first. I mean...
But I'm not asking you to not put yourself first, to be clear. I'm asking you, you put yourself first, but don't you think everybody else deserves their rights to respect it?
Of course. But
if there is no need to violate their rights, how can you ever consider it justified or fair to violate their rights?
It's a good point, but for me, it's more like I have a different type of view on that. I see it more of an entire world view. For me, either you have an equal in people, and those would be peers. It could either be animals, or you don't. And for me, it's just like it's the same when I see as politics here.
Equal as what?
An equal as person, as like soul.
But these animals, then in that sense, they should be equal. Why shouldn't they be equal?
I mean...
They are individuals.
They are, but for me, it's only if I have a connection towards them. I don't have a for example, I don't have a connection with a random person here. And
So would you go into the supermarket and pay for dog meat?
No, because I don't like dog meat.
Or cat meat?
No, not either.
What if it tastes great?
Yeah, then probably.
You would? What
Yeah.
about human meat?
Yeah, no, I'm not into that.
What if it tastes great?
Yeah, I still wouldn't be into that.
So what's the
I mean,
difference there?
I ate whale meat once.
Well, what's the difference there?
Yeah, I mean, when I think about food, I see things a different way.
But can you let's stay off. I don't want to talk about food anymore because I'm talking about individuals
This was
here.
going to be a good part.
Can we talk about individuals for a second? About animals,
fair. Animal
because
individuals.
it's not about food. I'm assuming, let's put it this way, if I bring dogs into existence
Mhm.
and then I kill them at the age of 1 and I use their body as a punching bag, and I do that for that sole purpose, bring them into existence to use their body as a punching bag, would you say that I'm doing the right or wrong thing?
No, you're just a crazy guy then.
I'm just a crazy, but what's the difference between bringing an animal into existence to kill them at the age of 1 to use their body as a punching bag,
I mean,
or to
why
let me finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What's the difference between bringing them into existence to use their body as a punching bag, or bringing them into existence to chop their body into pieces and put them in your mouth? Both of them are optional. What's the difference between them?
I mean, both of them is animal harm, and honestly, it you would see it more as a way like where does a person draw the line of what it's what's like food considered in their eyes,
But
and
not
what
all
isn't.
But even for you, not all food is like, because that's the thing. A lot of people make this mistake that it's food, therefore it's justified. Like we put food on this pedestal, but this isn't about food, because food is nutrition. It's life. We need it, but we don't need this food. This is optional food. This is like dessert. Like, do you think it's okay to kill animals for an optional dessert? You can always get another dessert, but do you really think it's okay to kill animals for a dessert?
I don't know. I never really ate animals for dessert.
But you understand what I mean?
I mean, I get your point.
It's an
yeah.
optional product. It's not something we need.
I mean, I would definitely join the side of like have more rights for animals, like more rules and stuff. Like there's a certain, the same way that there are certain rules that things we cannot do to other humans, that there need to be more rules that we cannot do to animals. If that makes sense.
But you wouldn't want them to have body autonomy.
Sorry?
You wouldn't want them to have body autonomy.
I mean, it's not like, of course, I'm there for their rights and I am there for their values, but you should think like an animal does not think you have rights.
But again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. A child may not think I have rights. An intellectually challenged human being may not think I have rights. A dog may not think I have rights. A cat may not think I have rights. Does that mean I get to kill them?
I mean, if you want to.
Really? Is that how little you think of all these beings? Strictly because they don't think the same as you? You think it's okay to take their life?
No, of course not. But only if that would turn out to become like, how do you say that? I forgot the word. Give me a second. If it would turn out to become a danger for you or something that could harm you, then I would say yes.
But that's not the situation. I'm
But then it isn't.
Well, I'm not
Because
talking...
that's my morals. I wouldn't harm other things if they wouldn't harm me.
Well, that's your morals. Then you're a hypocrite because you're harming chickens and they wouldn't harm you.
Depends. I mean, I am a hypocrite in that sense. I mean, like I said earlier, my mindset is I like to do whatever I feel like I should do. So.
And you think that's a moral way of living life?
I don't really care what other people think either way.
But is that a good moral value system to have?
Listen, my guy, I would say in a world and a city like this, in a time like this, yeah. Because other people and other animals wouldn't care. You could keep on justifying being the right guy and saying like, yeah.
Do you like that about other people, that they don't care?
Of course I don't.
So then why would you do exactly something you don't like? Why would you be exactly the same? Why wouldn't you rise above it?
Them.
Well,
I'm
you're
not gonna
exactly the
rise
same
above it. No, of course not, because I've been seeing it more as a different thing for people that have a certain drifting flow with the entire crowd. I would not really, like the same way that you say that, I don't really care about those people. But people with having individual value, I care about those people.
But it's not about who we care, do you understand that? Because it's not about what value we place on others. Take for instance, I don't have any value to you. You don't have any value to me. If I go around and I get hit by a car tomorrow, it wouldn't mean anything to you. Just like if that happens to you, it wouldn't mean anything to me. I would be weirded out at first because, we had a conversation or whatever.
I mean, first of all...
But let me finish for a second. It's not about the value that we place on others. Because this person right here has absolutely no value to both of us. I don't know who this person is. I don't know what happens to them. They have zero value to me. That does not mean I have the right, or I think I have the right to go around and cut them and chop them into pieces.
Of course not.
So it's not because, and I don't do that, not because they don't have value to me, but because I acknowledge that their life means to them just as much as my life means to me. And to an animal, it's the same. Their life means to them as much as my life means to me. It's their everything. It's their whole everything. So that's called intrinsic value. And all the sentient beings, all the animals have it. And we should respect humans and animals because of that, not because we have some form of value that we put on them, or because they can give us something, or because they have a value in a society, but because they themselves mean everything to them.
I just like chicken, man.
I get that, but they deserve respect too, man.
Yeah, that's why I said we should make rules for them.
But the rules would just forbid you from exploiting and killing them. Or you say we should have rules so that I feel good about my choices.
Rules are also put down for us to stop killing others of us. Like how we said, we don't have the right to just chop someone up, but that's human law. So we could just apply the same shit towards animals, and then we would be the protecting value or would protect their value about that, because they don't know about the laws we put on them anyway.
Do you think a chicken's body is yours?
No, this is my body.
Okay, so why do you think you have the right to take the body away from a chicken?
Because I like the meat. It's tasty, bro.
So then you would say that somebody who has power over you, because if they like the taste of your flesh, they should have the right to take your body away from you.
Listen, that's their problem. That if they think they have the right, come at me.
And you would be okay with it?
No, of course not.
So then why do something like
I
I'm
mean,
not
I would
asking,
fight back, of course, because
but I'm
it's
not
my
asking
life.
you if you'd fight back or not, dude.
Yeah, no,
Can
but
you
that's the
track for
same.
a second?
That's the same part as saying like.
It's not, because I'm not asking you what would you do, what happens in
No,
this
you're.
world.
No,
I'm asking
just
about the moral
explaining, like,
aspect of it.
The moral aspect of it, but I need to put a situation out there first, else I won't be able to apply it to animals. Get it?
I know, but in that
Okay.
situation, if you couldn't fight back, would it be moral for somebody to, take away your body from you because they like the taste of your flesh?
If they feel like it,
It would be moral.
I mean, it would be their morals. It wouldn't be for me, but it would be for them. And that's how you should.
So you would find that somebody who rapes women moral because for them it's
No, but
moral.
now you're talking about humans again. That makes
Yeah.
no sense. If
I'm
you call
talking
me
about
out
moral
about it.
value. I'm talking about moral values because you seem to think that moral values mean everybody just does whatever they want, and then it's moral.
No, that's the right that you put into your own hands.
No, moral values morals are subjective, but they're objectively applied. Do you know what that means? What does that mean?
It's just your natures that you apply on other things the same way as you say, like, your soul has a value the same way that mine has, the same way as the soul in an animal has. So we should all treat them with respect and care, but we don't do that towards animals since we have no morality towards them. Something like that.
Yeah, but I'm not asking you why we don't do it as a society, why others. I'm asking you why you, as an individual, think it is moral for you to take the life of an innocent animal when you don't need to.
Like I say, I like chicken.
So you would find, again, in your moral value system, if you like the flesh of somebody, it would be moral to take their life.
Like I said earlier, my preference only goes to chicken, so I would say yes, not to someone.
But if you wait a minute, because that's why I called it. That's why I called it that. That's why I said it's objectively applied.
I've been patient to let you finish. Let me finish, because now you're just making a situation of me applying that to a human being, which I have the morals of not doing so. So you can't.
No,
just,
but you see, that's what I mean. But that's not
me.
morality. That's what I'm
It
talking.
is, though.
I just
It
told
is,
you it
though.
is objectively applied. It's independent of subject, and all of a sudden you choose the subjects where you apply it.
Just like you do.
I don't.
You just started talking about but you just started talking about but what if a guy rapes a woman?
Yeah.
And then I cut you off.
That's immoral.
But then you're just also applying it to a different subject, right?
No, I'm applying my objective moral. I'm applying my subjective morals to a different individual. Somebody who oppresses a woman, I would say that's immoral. It doesn't matter if that somebody is the president, if that somebody is human, or if that somebody is an animal. Them raping somebody else would still be immoral.
Okay, well, how?
It's independent of subject. So you're saying that, and I'm asking you, independent of subject, is it moral to take somebody's life away from them because you like the taste of their flesh?
I don't like the taste of their flesh, so no.
If you like the taste of their flesh, is it moral to take somebody's life?
Okay, first of all, for me, the whole situation of tasting the flesh doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna just say, like, if you think it's your right and you feel like you should do something, do it. But that's not a right thing to do, because you have a good and bad thing of making your own decisions and what you can do and won't do. Like I said, I'm a selfish person. I like chicken. Should they kill them? No, not that
Is it
way.
moral what you're doing to chickens?
No, but I do like it.
So
though.
it's not moral.
I guess not. Not in the way that you apply it onto the situation, no.
Well, not according to your values.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to understand. So to you, what you're saying is that your pleasure matters more than your values.
It's not pleasure. I'd eat more.
You say you
veg-
like it. It's
I
taste
like
pleasure.
It, yeah, but
That's
it's
taste
not-
pleasure.
I guess, but it's like I eat vegetables every day, more fruit than ever.
So your taste pleasure matters more than your values, correct?
I guess.
So what's the difference between you and any other rapist out there? Who also takes...
That's a fucked up thing to say, bro.
Let me explain. You put
That's
your
honestly
pleasure.
messed up.
You put your pleasure on top of your values.
Yeah, but
and they
taste
put
pleasure
their
and
pleasure.
different pleasure is that's a.
What's the
different
difference
question.
between sensory pleasure coming from sexual activity and sensual pleasure coming from something being in your mouth? What's the difference? It sounds to me like it's all just pleasure coming in your brain from oppressing somebody.
Dude, it's just eating, not them.
No, to you it's just eating. To them it's
making it
exploitation and
very
killing.
fucking deep about
To
that. That's
you it's
one
just
thing.
killing. To you it's just eating. To them it's taking their whole existence away. To them it's
I mean,
raping
you
and
would
killing
say
them.
the same shit about what's happening in Gaza right
Yeah.
now, but nobody's batting an eye to that. I mean, look
Nobody's
at this
what?
country. Look at the government here. They're not batting an eye to that.
Dude, do you find what happening in Gaza is good or bad?
Of course it's bad.
Okay, if you had the option between paying what's happening in Gaza for it to happen or paying not to happen, what would you choose?
Paying not to happen.
But what if you get pleasure if you pay for it to happen?
Look, I'm not that messed up of a person, so I guess
What do you mean?
that's the difference.
So then, what do you mean? Because I
if
just
you
showed
put
to
your
you,
bar
you're
there
saying
out, that far out
But you
there,
see,
that's so
that's
messed up.
exactly it. Because that's exactly what you're doing. Because in the situation when it comes to Gaza, you're paying. You're not pay. You say you would not pay for that situation to continue, even if you got pleasure from it. But when
Look,
it
but
comes
I
to
eat the
chickens,
chicken
you
after
would
it's
pay.
dead.
You understand supply and demand, right?
Yeah, and that's why I told you earlier, like, we should make more rules about that so that it doesn't go that way. But I eat the chicken after it's dead.
And another chicken would have to be killed in their
So-
way because you paid for it. So another
Who
chicken
said
is
that
there.
who said that we had to kill it though? I never said that. I said
You understand your responsibility in the matter. Now you're dodging your responsibility.
no, that's not what I said.
Are you responsible for the killing of animals?
No, I'm not.
You're not responsible for the
Did,
killing
did you
of
see me
animals.
chop an animal's head off?
You pay somebody to do it. So if I pay somebody to
No,
to kill an
I
animal,
paid something that's already dead.
no, part of your money is going towards paying the killing of animals. Do you realize that?
I mean, I do realize that, but that's the whole fucked up system in place.
That you support actively. You could choose not to support it. Just like the whole fucked up system is supporting Israel
But you
in the
realize
what's
that
happening to
all
Gaza.
things that you buy go to people that buy food. So whatever you're trying to tell with you're supporting it, the money that you buy or give to other people is the same
Do
supporting.
you understand supply and demand?
Yeah, because what do you eat then?
So if I demand plant-based products, what will happen? Will they
You get
will,
plant-based products.
so more
Look, I'm
plant-based
not
products will be
retarded,
made.
though. I
So
get
if you
realize that.
demand animal products, what will happen?
They die.
More animals will kill. Okay.
That's why I said we put
So
rules
it's pretty
of them
simple.
in place.
It's pretty simple. I don't support a system that exploits and kills animals because I can choose not to. Not because I need to, because regardless if I like or I enjoy the taste of their flesh, regardless if I enjoy the taste of their body secretions, whatever I enjoy from it is not, in my opinion, morally speaking, matter more than their whole existence. Because my existence does not matter less than somebody else's pleasure, so why would their existence matter less than my pleasure?
Okay, for all the people there, well, let me just say something. This guy tries to help everyone out. That's kind of fucked. You should also think about your own pleasure.
I think about my pleasure, but I don't put my pleasure on top of somebody else's rights violations. I can get pleasure without violating somebody's
That's the
rights.
thing. But that's the thing, everyone lives in human laws. They don't see their rights for animals like that.
Doesn't
and
matter.
the only way it would be governed in a society of this era would be to throw every system out of the way and go back to zero.
But you have a cat, you said, right?
Yeah.
So you understand the fact that they have a personality, that they
Yeah, of
deserve to
course.
live.
Of course.
It's the same with a chicken.
Yeah,
so
of
every time you're
course.
eating chicken, it's like you're killing individuals that are similar to your
I mean,
cat.
it's the same. No, because it's the same when my cat comes home with a fucking mouse in her mouth.
Your
I
cat
don't
doesn't.
care about the.
But
my
your cat does
didn't
not
care.
know any better. Do you understand that difference? You do.
No, the cat knows that she killed it.
But you have a choice. They don't.
Well, that's the whole thing. Like I already told you earlier, the whole thing we can do for our choice to help them right now in the society and the entire system that we
No,
live
the
in.
whole thing you can do is stop paying for them to be killed. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing you can do.
I could do that, but that doesn't mean that he would do that or that someone else would do
Sure, women will get raped all over the world. You could choose to not rape a woman, but that doesn't mean everybody else is
now
going
you're
to
just
not do
changing
it.
it to
I'm
another
just trying to
subject.
explain you that any injustice in this world that's happening,
Look, I
if
eat
other
chicken, I
people
don't
sup-
fuck it, bro.
if
It's-
any other people support this injustice, doesn't mean you should support it also. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? And what kind of person are you? Are you the type of person who puts your pleasure on top of
I
your
already answered
on top
that.
of other animals' life?
Yeah, I already answered that.
Yeah. So your cat, it's okay to kill them if somebody gets pleasure out of it.
Well, if they want to get killed too, yeah, go ahead.
You see, this reaction just tells me very clearly that you wouldn't find that okay. So, as I started with this, telling you, I'm not
But
the
I already
enemy here.
started
I'm
saying
trying
that
to
I
explain
have-
to you the perspective that
Yeah,
these
but I know
animals
that
live
you're
to.
not the enemy,
You're
but
just
I already-
trying to. You're just continuously only thinking about yourself and what you get out of it. You can't for a second think about the victims, really.
Listen, man. Like that's what I already started this interview with.
You can't think for the second about the victims. Is it really that difficult? Yeah. So if it were the cat that you have empathy for, it's okay. But every other individual, you cannot possibly cognitively have cognitive empathy towards them. I'm not asking you to have affective empathy to actually feel what they're going through. I'm asking you to have cognitive empathy to actually think, hey, if I'm in a situation where somebody bigger than me is trying to take my life away from me because they're having a good time or because they somehow benefit from it, would that be fair towards me? No, it would not. Therefore, why would I do it to somebody who's smaller than me? It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that, but you still dodge the fact that I started the interview with on legit the mentality that if I see things on connections, so other people don't have value to me.
We've already been through this. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I know,
matter
so
what
why
value they
like,
have
keep
to it.
continuing
It
if
doesn't
I-
matter because you see, because you say other people don't have value to me. So does that mean
Listen,
would you
it's the
kill?
same in a war.
Would you
People
kill other?
die.
Would you kill other people to get benefit from it? If you get benefit from it,
Yeah.
you would kill people if you
Yeah.
get benefit from it. Well, then I guess we have to end it here. Have a good one.
You too, man. I mean, it's the keep on doing it. Have a good day, man.
Sure, you too. Maybe don't kill anybody today.
I don't do that.
Well, you said you would kill humans if you get benefit from it. Maybe don't do it today.
Yeah, it would be like more defensive benefit, but you never asked.
No,
that.
I asked you, would you kill humans if you benefited from it, and you said yes. Maybe don't kill humans today, okay?
Dodging the question otherwise,
Maybe
and then
don't
start
kill
talking
humans
about
today,
rape.
please. Please don't kill
That's
humans
very
today,
rude
okay?
to say. I hope-
It's
I
rude
hope
indeed to
your-
tell
I hope
somebody
your
to not
chat
kill
is
humans.
telling you-
God forbid I tell somebody to not kill humans. It's so rude of me to tell you not to kill humans, indeed.
God forbid you have it.
Yeah. Please don't kill anybody
Yeah,
today.
You are very, very. What is the social experience? He's talking about like food and shit. And I see things on here.
Yeah, I'm done anyway. I'm gonna go. I'm done. Yeah.
Keep switching it to a subject of if like what if a girl got raped? Still feels the same way. I was like,
I lost part of my brain listening to that. Yeah, Alexandra. It's insane, sadly.
like you lost everything.
I asked you, would you kill a person if you benefited from it, and you said you would kill a person.
Dodging my questions were like.
I would not kill any person even if I benefited from it, brother. I respect the rights of humans as I respect the rights of animals. You do not respect the rights of humans, you do not respect the rights of animals unless they are somebody to you. That's essentially what you're saying. I don't care about that, and I respect individuals. Please don't kill anybody today. It's insane, brother. It's insane. It's insane. You speak about animal rights and you end up seeing somebody will bite the bullet and say that they will kill humans. And it's a pity because you know what? I would defend his right and I would not call him in any way inferior for him saying that he's autistic. Because I don't think people who are autistic are inferior in any way. And the fact that he bites these bullets and he refuses to actually think about what I'm saying because he, you know, became emotionally closed off from this whole situation. Whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, people in the chat will always be triggered and will always say nonsense. Calling me rude for telling somebody not to kill humans, sure. Oh God, don't tell people not to kill humans. Oh no, I'm rude. How dare I tell them not to kill them? Imagine that. Yeah. Somebody said I just became vegan yesterday, says Jonathan Padron. Jonathan Padron, it is the best decision of your life. You are right. Congratulations, man. And welcome to the channel. I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe and stick around. It is one of the best things you can do, indeed. It's because you respect the rights of animals. The point is, they have no argument, no defense. Cruelty is cruelty, death is death. That cannot justify the unjustifiable. Chip, you're slowly becoming the type of vegan they use as a bad example. Fuck off. If you don't like it, you're free to go. Chip is one of the nicest vegans next to Earthling gets. Yeah, I'm being nice. Just ask questions. Why should I allow somebody to say nonsense like that, okay? Oh no. Look at that. Oh, I saw somebody donated. Mark J, what people are doing to animals is no different from what the Third Reich did to some people. Thank you, Chip. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you. And I see, I saw somebody cool in here. I see somebody cool in here. I saw you. I saw you over here, Mr. Logical Consistency here, Mr. Brandon being here. I appreciate you being here, Mr. Brandon. The thing about it is, that, you know, I don't like being put in this situation. I'll be honest. I don't like being this person where I have to tell people, you know, please stop being violent towards innocent animals. I don't like that I have to bring up to people all the nonsense that they're doing. I don't like the fact that I have to make these comparisons. I don't like the fact that every single day I have to speak to a person who just cannot possibly understand this idea that some animals, what they understand is that some animals deserve rights, some don't. What's the basis of that? What's the basis of some animals deserving rights, some don't? Well, the basis is because I want them to have rights. I want some animals to have rights and some don't. Highly illogical. And all my argument is, on top of everything that I'm saying, is that if you're gonna take away somebody's body autonomy, you better have a goddamn good explanation outside of because I want to. Because you know what? Throughout our human history, throughout all of it, when we've taken away somebody else's body autonomy and we did justified it with nonsensical arguments such as, well, because I want to, or because, you know, I benefit from it, we've ended up committing horrible atrocities. Horrible atrocities. And this atrocity is yet another case. Sorry, give me a second. This atrocity is yet another case of a horrible atrocity that we're doing. It's just, we're not the victims of it. We as humans are not the victims of it. But the millions, well, billions, tens of billions of animals each year are victims of it. And I don't like being this person who has to tell people, please stop. But what else can I do? Should I just sit in one place? Should I just say, fuck it? Kill all the animals, fuck it, kill all the people, fucking do all the injustices that you want. I'm just not that person. When I see injustice, I speak up. And I think you should too. Because that's how we get to a world where this shit can no longer happen. That's how we get to a world where animals are no longer exploited, where humans are treated equally and fairly. Because all of the injustices, all of the unfairness comes from the same mentality. I'm better, I'm superior, Therefore, it's justified for me to do what I do to them. And that's not okay. Am I playing that music? I'm not playing that music. That was incredible. He's playing that music. The timing was pretty good indeed.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
What kind of social experiment were you doing? I saw you.
I just ask people about the questions about animals.
Animals?
Yeah.
Like what kind of question?
I just ask how people feel about animals. How do you feel about animals?
I feel great about animals.
You feel great about
I love animals.
Are you vegan?
I'm not.
Do you think you can love animals while at the same time pay for them to be put into slaughterhouses and stuff?
Yeah, I think less though. I think that if you're vegan, you really love animals.
I don't love animals.
Why?
I just don't love animals or humans. I don't love either of
Do you
them.
have pets?
No, I had a dog and I love my dog, but I just think animals deserve respect, and because they deserve respect, I wouldn't force them into a slaughterhouse. There's no need for it. So I can always choose something else. And imagine it this way: like if you were in a situation where somebody could take advantage of you, take your body autonomy away, use you, and then kill you, all because they get some form of pleasure or because they've done it their whole life to others, I wouldn't say you yourself would find it justified if they did it to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's the whole thing about animals also. Like, we are in a situation where we continue doing it because at some point in our past we needed to, but now we no longer need to do it, and we just continue doing it because, no. It's inertia,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's in our like, system.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, it kind of is weird.
But we have a responsibility as individuals, don't we? Because some animals are specifically killed for us because we pay for it to have them.
Yeah. Okay. You made me thinking.
Let me give you a card, okay?
Yes.
Here you go.
Thank you.
So you have a documentary here that would be interesting if you want to watch. Either Dominion or The Most Important Speech Ever. I think you'll like The Most Important Speech Ever here. Can you promise me you'll watch that? You watch both? I appreciate it. What's your name?
Thank you. I'm Joanne. What's your name?
Say it again.
Joanne.
Joanne. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you,
Chip,
Joanne.
nice to meet
You
you.
seem like an open-minded person. I haven't gotten a lot of that today.
No?
So no.
People are rude?
Most people just want to justify the violence. Most people just say, well, I like it.
It tastes good.
It tastes good. You're right. You seem like you should be vegan, Joanne.
Maybe. I'll watch the documentaries and see how I feel about it later.
I appreciate
Thank you.
it. Have a good
great
one.
day.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye. There you go. Somebody just came to have a conversation with me, and I thought I wanted to to show you a little bit of this area because I'm here, and yeah, Nessa says I'm smiling too. This guy is playing the piano. Yeah, I just wanted to show you a little bit of where I'm at today. This is a very touristy area, by the way, of course. All these are bike lanes. There are some cars that are coming from time to time, but it's mostly just bike lanes. As you see, then in this area, you go bike lanes and trams. Yeah, it's nice. This is the beauty of Amsterdam, I feel like, you know, this whole area. And yeah, if you're enjoying these streams, by the way, hit that like. And this guy comes and plays from time to time. People need to, yeah. Thank you, Martin. That's a good reminder. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. People need to be more open-minded and willing to learn. Never make any progress being closed-minded. Indeed. Now he's playing Einaudi. I didn't know that question. Yeah, that the name of the composer of this. the pianist is bringing value while the vegan is bringing sadness. I'll tell you what, brother. I am not bringing sadness. I'm trying to end it. You got it all wrong. I'm just reminding you of it. But I'm not the one putting animals into slaughterhouses. I'm not the one paying for them to be exploited and killed, chopped into pieces, also that you can have some salami or some sandwich that you can anyway having it in another way. I'm not the one doing that. I'm just the one reminding you of it because I want you to stop. I'm against the violence. I'm against the sadness that you're causing. So yeah. And let me show you also a little bit here. This is the flower market. This whole canal is like, I don't know if you can see, it's like, it's just little houses, and inside of them there are stores like this with flowers and flowery stuff. Yeah, just gonna walk around a little bit for you guys, show you a little bit of this side of Amsterdam. Maybe I'll even sit by a canal and finish there. I'll do that. Let's go to a little canal and finish there. There's a lot of tourists in this area, as I said. It's a very tourist, probably one of the most touristy areas, you can see. Eat kale, not whale. I love that. It's nice seeing places still thriving, coming from a fast fading America. Man, Nessa, I've seen what's happening in the US. I feel so bad. I feel so sad about all of it because, you know, when I first went to the US, I thought it's such a cool place. And there's so many great things about the United States too. It's just sad that the current presidency and all the people in power currently are ruining that country. It's a pity, because it really is a nice country. Okay, I'm gonna sit by a canal now and then have a, well, and then close the conversation with you guys and then go home. But, you know, I thought it would be nice to show you guys around a little bit. Somebody said sit and cry. Maybe I will. Do you have a problem with me sitting and crying? Try not to cry? Why wouldn't I cry? It's beautiful to cry. Let people be who they want to be. You have a problem with people crying also? What's so bad about crying? What's so bad about that? What's so bad about expressing your emotions the way you want to express them? What is it? What's so wrong about that? You don't let people be who they want to be? No, I don't let people oppress other individuals, brother. There's a difference there. I wouldn't let somebody be a rapist. I wouldn't let somebody be a murderer. So why would I let somebody be an animal rapist and murderer? You don't care about us? No, I don't. I never claimed to care about you. I don't care about any of you, of course. I mean, I care about some of you. Some of you in this channel have, I like seeing a lot. But yeah, in general, I don't care about anybody else, right? I care about the people who are close to me, as every single person on this planet would. Does that mean I have the right, that since I don't care about you, I have the right to take your life or your existence away from you? It doesn't. Oh, you don't care about the US. My sister lives in the US. I care about the US. I care about the fact that, especially about the fact that the US is, you know, they're the example of freedom. They're the leaders of the free world. And if the leaders of the free world are doing this horrible shit these days, it's kind of sad, huh? Slava Ukraina. Heroin Slava. Agree? It's fucking insane what's happening in Ukraine also. But you know. Sucks. Yeah. Let me show you guys something. Look at this. You gotta love these guys. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Look at them cuties. sitting there. Look at them. They're so cute. Cutie patootie. Huh? They're so cute. Let's see if I find some. Oh, I don't think I have any food with me. There's pigeons in the background. You see them? Those are the pigeons. And then there's this guy is here. And I think he's waiting on me because if I have some food, he's like, I want some food, boss. Have a great day, Chip. Ignore the haters. Thank you so much, Rose. I appreciate you. I do ignore the haters. They don't get to me. It's kind of sad to see that people are hating on animals. It's okay if people hate me. It's an expected behavior. I'm telling them they're doing something that they don't enjoy. So it's expected behavior that they hate me. I just don't see why people hate animals so much that they wouldn't even regard their own life like less than a 5-minute pleasure. That's what saddens me, really. That's what saddens me. Seagulls are cheeky beakies, very cheeky. Yes, I agree. Amsterdam, been there in 1983, says Victor. Damn, Victor. I'm actually curious about if you would want to visit Amsterdam now. I'm curious about what the difference is between 1983 and now, huh? So nothing to say about child slaves picking fruits and vegetables. That's fucking horrible, man. That's fucking horrible, huh? What's the alternative, man? What is the alternative? Tell me. And I'll choose it. I don't want to support child slavery. What's the alternative? Because if you think eating animal products will skip that, then you're obviously wrong. Because most of the crops we grow to feed the animals. You're sad, so the possessive pronoun sad, so mine sad, because my father, so you do know that your is a possessive pronoun because you used it in the same sentence, didn't protect you from your mother. My father didn't, do you think? I'm sorry, man. Listen, what's your name? Jesse Giaratano. Dude, I'm so sorry if you were in a situation where you needed protection from your mother. I'm sorry about that. It sucks. I'm sure it wasn't a nice situation to be in. I hope your situation is better now. Martin says I was in Amsterdam in 73 and 75. Martin, impressive. Wow. I am really curious how much has it changed. Because it changes as I've been here for 10 years and it has changed, you know? Yeah. You have the identity of a woman, says Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. I take that as a compliment. Women are fucking awesome, man. So if I have the identity of somebody awesome, that is freaking great. Thank you for that. You just given me a great compliment today. So what's the alternative to eating meat-based? Child slavery, picking fruits and vegetables? Well, no. Child slavery, picking fruits and vegetables, it's a straw man argument because it happens in certain situations and it's fucked up that it happens, but it's not prevalent throughout any plant-based product that you buy. Yet, no matter the animal product that you buy, 100% chances that an animal was exploited and oppressed for you. Jesse says women are awesome. See, Jesse, thank you. So you made a compliment when you called me a woman. Thank you. But you're a man. But I'm a man with the personality of a woman. So that's pretty fucking cool, isn't it? Thank you for that. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? No, I don't believe in Santa Claus. Why would I believe in Santa Claus, man? I don't believe in magic. Women need righteous, strong men. Jesse, how about you don't tell any woman what they need? How about you let a woman decide for herself what she needs? Huh? How about you don't tell women what they need? Do you think you can do that? Do you think you can respect the rights of women and let them decide for themselves what they want or need and not you yourself deciding? Dude, listen, these dumbass Americans have nothing better to do than to mess with people. You wonder why our country is so screwed up. Okay. Jesse says it will never be you. That's fine, Jesse. I don't need somebody to validate me. I don't need to be with somebody to have validation. I like myself no matter if I'm alone or not. So whether a person chooses to be with me or not for who I am, it doesn't give me more or less validation. I like myself for who I am. So maybe don't, as much as you're trying to hurt me right now, because I see you trying to do that. I don't know why you would try to do that, but I see you trying to do that. You're not pretty successful at it, brother. As vegan says, self-validation, yeah. The point of life is to have children. So Jesse, couples who don't have children are pointless. They should not exist. Couples who don't have children are as good as dead. Is that what you're saying, Jesse? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, see, Neil Smith also asked you the same thing. Hello, Chip from British Columbia, Canada. That's awesome, Scott. That's beautiful. I haven't been there. I've been to British Columbia. I've been to, I don't think that's British Columbia, right? British Columbia is the west side of it, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry, my geography is pretty bad. Which canal are you sitting on? That's a good question. Herengracht. Herengracht. Jump in. Enjoy life. I enjoy life, but my enjoyment of life does not have to come at the expense of others. You cannot end wars as long as people are not vegans. The reality is this mentality of supremacy will always be there as long as people have this. And I would say it's not that people being vegan will mean that we will always have wars, but it's that people not being vegan is another indication that people continuously have this mentality of supremacy, of somebody, I see them as weaker, I see them as different, I see them as not worthy, so I will exploit and kill them. So yeah, people not being vegan is a sign that there are still a lot of people who have this mentality. Because if you don't have this mentality, then you should be vegan. It's pretty simple. So I would say when people stop having this mentality, we will no longer have wars and people will be vegan. No one can break your stride, Chip. Always remember how valued you are to all of us. Karen, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You know, the reality is I break from time to time. Don't get me wrong. I cry from time to time. I cry because, you know, I'm in a position. It's not a nice position to be in. I know a lot of you love hating me. A lot of you see me as this ultra confident person because I speak to people, because I have good arguments or something. And you see me as you can easily dunk on me because I'm a confident person or something. But the reality is I break too, you know, I'm a person too. And you're shitting on a person who's trying to defend animals all because you feel bad about your choices. So sometimes I cry because I'm in this position. I don't like being against everybody. I don't like starting a live stream and or most people in the live stream. Not the vegan people. The vegan people are fucking awesome, but you know, there's so many not vegans who come in and they shit on me. Oh, you look like shit. Oh, you're bald. You're weak. You look ugly. You look like this. You look like that. Obviously, it's not going to be the easiest thing to continuously see it like that. So sometimes I break and I'm like, what the fuck, I'm in this situation. But I would rather be in this position any dead time of the day. I would rather be fighting for the rights of animals than just you know, swallow it and just accept everybody and be like, oh, that's okay. Animals should be exploited and killed or whatever, because I cannot ever see myself in the position of not being vegan. It's impossible for me to no longer be vegan. It's just, I will always be this way. Animal rights are extremely important, which I will never not respect them. But being an animal rights activist is a difficult job. Do I see myself as always doing that? I think I do also see myself as my whole life doing this. Maybe not as much as I do it these days. So I'm kind of trying to take advantage now that I still have a lot of energy and do it more. But you know, it's difficult because people like these assholes who come in here and they shit on me, they shit on everybody else instead of actually trying to. I don't even mind if they would try to have a conversation about the arguments or something. It's the whole ridiculousness of continuously shitting on me that I mind. Well, you know, it is what it is. When in Romania are you from, sir? I'm from Piatra Neamț. It's a city up north. It's a beautiful place, by the way. Women are not logical and it's dangerous, says Jesse. You know what, Jesse? Just for that, I'm gonna put you on a timeout, okay? Just for that. Maybe learn to not be a misogynistic prick, okay? We don't appreciate misogynistic pricks on this channel. We value everybody and we respect everybody. So Jesse, stop being a misogynistic prick, okay? What of cloned artificial meat? Dude, I don't care if what you eat, as long as it doesn't oppress an innocent individual, eat whatever you want. I don't care. Are you gay? I need to know, where do you stand with Jesus? Daniel, Jesus was, if he was a real person, if Jesus was a real person, he definitely did not commit magic, okay? I don't believe in magic. I'm sorry. I don't believe in a flying spaghetti monster. I don't also, sorry about that. So that's one. Two, even if I would believe in all that, I wouldn't see any problem with somebody expressing love towards another individual who has the same gender or sex as them. I don't see the problem with that, knowing that there would be consent on both sides. Why would that be a problem? Why would that be problematic, huh? Why? Would it be problematic if two individuals of the same gender or sex, like, I don't get it. What's wrong with being gay? You guys are obsessed with this. People who use gay as a slur are just awful. Like, that's just such a weird thing to do. Can you just stop it? Can you just stop doing that? You know what? We should use straight as a slur, because if a straight person behaves like the way you guys do, then it's way worse. The straight should imply being somehow close-minded enough that you're just gonna be, you know, oh, you're different than me. I feel threatened because you're different than me. I think you're inferior because you're different than me. Ridiculous. Victoria asks me, do I believe in God? No, as I said, I don't believe in Santa Claus or magic, Victoria. Benji only believes in Santa Claus. I like you, Benji. I like your feistiness. You need some real protein from a nice juicy steak. Are you calling the protein that I have fake? Victoria asks me, who made you? My mother made me, Victoria. I came through her vagina in this world. Benji, I love you, bro. I love you too, bye, Benji. Come to Berlin. Man, I really want to come to Berlin. I really want to come soon. I've been postponing where I go because I don't want to travel too much. You know, I'm trying to be mindful also about my travels. Yeah. Victoria, who made her? Her mother made her, Victoria. Do you want to play this game? Well, we evolved from primates, Victoria, if you want to play this game. I believe in evolution because, well, not I do believe in evolution. There is evidence for evolution. Therefore, that is the leading theory of existence currently, of why we are here. Because we evolved. That's why we are who we are. Chat is a reminder that we have Neanderthal DNA, says Nessa. Nessa, actually an interesting fact. Apparently Neanderthals were pretty smart. They just weren't as violent as the Homo sapiens. So Homo sapiens managed to rape and kill Neanderthals. Hence why we, all of us, have Neanderthal DNA in us. Chip, were you always vegan? No. I wasn't always vegan, no, sadly. Victoria, and then stopped evolving. No, Victoria, we're still evolving. What are you talking about? There's evolution signs everywhere, including for us humans. Take, for instance, the fact that we digest dairy. The fact that we digest dairy is a mutation that we suffered because we forced ourselves to eat dairy, or, you know. Why we don't see them evolving now? We do see them, Victoria. It's just that evolution, random mutations happen every time a new being is born. So that means if, let's put it this way, if an individual suffers a mutation with 0.01 chance difference, you're not going to see it. So you would have to wait 10,000 years to see an actual difference. We do, Victoria, we do. Just because you don't follow through with the science doesn't mean that we don't. But you should just check it out. Check on YouTube. See signs of evolution. Check for evidence of evolution, and you'll see that there's plenty of evidence for evolution. I don't appreciate you calling me a monkey. I find it offensive. Sure. I mean, get offended by whatever you want. I never called you a monkey. I said we evolved from primates. I am assuming you don't know the difference between a primate and a monkey, but that's okay. We can learn about it. Victoria, what is blind? Because you're saying mind blind. You use the possessive pronoun you. I know that it's difficult to spell, but if you want to use the you apostrophe re blind, as in telling me that I am blind, I am pretty not blind. But Victoria, if you want to say that I'm blind because I don't just believe what one book says, but actually multiple sources of evidence, then yeah, I'm the blind one. You're right. I'm clearly the blind one. But Victoria, here, I have a question for you, Victoria, okay? I have a, Gumli says, how am I supposed to choose between you and David when both of you are streaming? I'm gonna end. I didn't know David was streaming. Good one, thank you for reminding me. I'll end. But Victoria, before I end, I have a question for you. Victoria, I have a question for you, okay? Listen to this question, Victoria. If evolution was real, right? If evolution was actually a thing, if we actually evolved from primates, what would the evidence of it look like? Think about it, Victoria. What would the evidence of evolution look like? Lord of Pancakes. That's an oversimplification, but yeah, I do believe in evolution. Victoria, you don't know what evolution, what the evidence would look like? Because for me, if you ask me, right, if we evolved for billions of years and I wanted evidence that that happened, what I expect is intermediary fossils of individuals who kind of look like humans, who are like somewhere between primates and humans. And wouldn't you know it, we have exactly that. We have so much evidence of every part of our evolution, and scattered all across the world. All across the world, man. Scattered all across it. We have that like abundantly. I think we have, I don't want to exaggerate, but I'm sure we have thousands, over thousands of fossil records of, what do you call those, in between primates and modern humans. You don't believe in God, you know God is. Victoria, were you also the one who believed in the rapture just now? Were you a rapture Christian? Were you a person who thought the rapture was going to happen 2 days ago? Have you guys heard about this? I'm sorry to be laughing about it, but it's so fucking funny. There were people online who thought the rapture was going to happen on 22nd of September, apparently. And on 22nd of September, there were people, God, I feel so sorry for the people who bought into this nonsense, because there were people who thought the rapture was going to happen, and they sold off their cars. They actually thought it was going to happen. It didn't. It didn't happen. I want to give a big shout out today. I want to give a shout out to Draculum. I want to give a shout out to Lewis. And I want to give a shout out to Tone. Because Draculum was the first to comment. Tone was second and Lewis was third. We have this little contest on our channel. The first person who comments, yeah, the Rapture Nutters. We have the first person who comments on the stream gets a shout out. We said top 3 people. So the top 3 people got a shout out now. So yeah, congratulations. Draculum, number 1 or 0. Yeah. So Draculum gives the biggest shout out. Geezers rock, says Martin. Yeah, and also apparently in our community, some people have classified themselves, if you're over a certain age, then you're team old geezers, and if you're below that age, you're team young whisperers, which is so funny. Draculum is so speedy, I'll give you that, he is. We gotta end the stream, I'll end it, Benji. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Imagine being so dumb you can't even realize Jesus Christ is real historically. Ghost, as I've explained pretty clearly, first of all, we don't have evidence that Jesus Christ and all the things that were said about Jesus Christ to be true. We have some historical records, some very scarce historical records that a person named Jesus or more than one person named Jesus was born, but we have absolutely no empirical evidence that that person was magical in any way. So you claiming that they did magic is nonsense and there's no evidence for it. But you know, maybe if you believe in God and Jesus, maybe you do that, keep it to yourself. And how about, since you believe in compassion and fairness, since you believe your God is all compassionate and all fair, maybe, just maybe, you will be compassionate and fair also towards the innocent animals that you believe your God created. Because if your God created these animals with the capability to feel fear, to feel pain, to have emotions, and you think that your God, a compassionate God, would create them so that you can kill and oppress them, then there's a contradiction there, because that would mean either your God is not compassionate or that your God did not create animals for you to do that. And spoiler alert, God created also plants, if you believe that, and plants cannot feel pain or feel fear. So thank you so much. Have an awesome day, everybody. Don't let the bastards grind you down, as Sky says. Don't let the nonsense get over you. Thank you for being here. I will see you again. I'm hoping tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, but if not, Saturday we'll have will be a protest, a fur protest. I might take you there. On Sunday we'll have a We the Free event, so we'll have another stab at it. Also, stab at it. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope you've subscribed if you're not subscribed. Thank you so much for everybody who donated. I appreciate you. Let me say another time who gave all the donations, because I appreciate it. Rosemore, thank you, and Mark J, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And for everybody who's been trying in the chat, I know it's difficult for you guys, and I appreciate all the work that you do. It's so difficult to be in the chat with all the people. Amazing outreach, Gumli. I don't know if it was amazing, but we do our best. That's what we try to do. Thank you so much, everybody. Have an awesome day, and let's speak up for animals. If we don't, who will? We'll see what these people are doing. Okay? Let's be fair and compassionate towards all of them. Skyjack Morgan, yeah, switch to Skyjack Morgan. I'm gonna be there in the chat also.